All right. I'm here.
Here we go.
Okay.
All right, let me just go here. Damn it. All right, hey, everybody. I think we're going now.
Oh, hey, babe, I don't see OBS.
Oh, yeah, hold on. Dang it. Okay. Well, that's because, yeah, we were supposed to do this for... Hold on, let me do this. Because you had to leave. Okay.
Indeed.
Okay, I'm going to drag this over to your screen, and then you're going to have to direct my cursor to make it full screen. Okay? Do you see it?
Uh-huh.
Now, where do I put my cursor?
Now, go to the right slightly. And just as much again. Whoop, there. All right.
Okay. All right. All right. Hey, everybody. I see X-Center, Lady Birkeland. Oh, Landy Birkeland. Harry's there. Two-headed monster. And, yep. Uladi, I don't know how to say anybody's name. But we're here with Steven Perez again, and what we're doing today is it's been a couple, Steven, how long ago was that?
I'd have to look.
It was like a month ago.
Yeah, so we did a long stream where we made music for a short horror film that Steven filmed at his place, just like, 4 minutes long or something like that. And we just went through the whole thing of figuring out the music for it, and we did that. And now we're going to go back and work on what they call Foley. So there's like the sound of footsteps, and there's some cards, and there's a door sound and all that. Normally when people make movies, they don't record that on the set. Sometimes they do, but just with all the complications of that, and sometimes the cameras actually make noise and stuff like that, they usually go back and add these sounds in later. And that's what we're going to demonstrate today. So I've got a list. We're going to be doing, we got footsteps on carpet. There's a door that needs to open. There's some outside sounds, but Steven's just got, I live somewhere, like I live out in the country, so he's like in a city, so we can't use that. So we just got some prepared sound effects. There's some playing card sounds. There's no talking per se, but there's definitely like vocalizations, computer keyboard clicking sounds, and then, well, a scary sound at the end that we're not going to talk about yet. So that's what we're going to do today. Oh, I see it's Just Mellow. Dark Light Sword Fight, and who else is? Oh, Hellstrom is here from Sweden. So yeah, so that's what we're gonna do. I see over on Twitch we've got Sectored Dweller. Oh, duh, man, I suck at this. Good Lord. All right, so Steven, what should we start with?
I mean, it'd be nice to just work in order. I know they normally don't do that in film.
In order?
In order of the story.
Oh, well, maybe we should actually show. Yeah,
show the newer
hold on. Let me
update.
Come over here, and I got to bring the screen down here. Where's my... Whoops, switch cursors. Yeah, I meant to do this earlier, and I forgot. Okay, it's one thing, and I got to get another dang capture card at some point. So I got to put all this on the same screen. But this is what we got so far. Let me just play it from the beginning. So as you can see, there's some sounds missing here.
I brought that deck with me.
So that's where we're at on that. And, now looking at it, there's a whole bunch of card sounds, man. You're going to be working. You're doing a lot of work today. Hold on, let me adjust this. But I guess, hold on, let me go back. So I think the first thing we got to do is, I guess, the screen's kind of dark at the beginning. Hold on. The beginning, so we've got...
Yeah, it's darker than it.
Okay, oh, wait a sec. I thought it was carpet footsteps. That looks like a hardwood fucking floor.
That is, yeah. That hallway is.
Oh, damn. I have no hardwood in my house.
But it could be like those surreal kind of things because it's a door knock, and I don't know, it might be distracting if it's like accurate footsteps with like a crazy door knocking, because it's kind of like a...
Is that what you wanted to do? Like knocking. There's a door knock?
Yeah, and then it's like exaggerated, and it builds and builds and builds, and then it's like, so it doesn't have to be accurate as far as like footsteps and shuffling. The door knock could just be like insane because it's got this vibe to it. You're kind of walking in.
So we got to get a creepy door knock.
Yeah, like a...
Yeah, I probably have Opto Modix about Opto. I'm just going to call you... I'm just going to use the first 4 letters of your old names. But anyway, yeah, I've got some wood if we really want to do it. But I guess we'll start with the door sounds because we've got the door knock, and then also we need the sound of... It's so dark on my screen. Is that you looking through the peephole? Is that what I'm seeing there?
Yeah, that's me approaching the peephole. And then it just opens.
And then we got to get the door. I guess let's get the door knock first. And then we'll move from there. So I'm going to set up a mic here, and we're going to use headphones too. Let me hook up a extension cable while I'm doing that. And while I'm doing this, kid, if there's any questions or anything, whatever, just give me a second here to do this.
Yeah, y'all. They'll have time today. If you guys have questions,
and I can could knock on that door, right? Because it's the same kind of door.
Yeah, it'll be perfect.
Hell yeah.
And get them to answer.
Sweet.
Good to be here with y'all this evening. And don't forget, if you're on YouTube, hit that like button today. The last of these streams that Billy did with Steven was about a month ago, I think. And Steven, the night before that stream, filmed this whole little short on his iPhone and put it together and then brought it in. And Billy had not seen it yet. And so they did the scoring on the last stream. And then this time they're going to be doing the Foley, so adding in the sound effects. Because a lot of times when these films and shorts and whatever are made, they don't do the sound on the set. Like they might record the sound on the set, but a lot of times there's problems with, just other noises and...
Hey, Kit?
Yeah.
Okay, can you hear me? Yeah, I was actually talking to Steven about what we're going to do here. I'm thinking I got a door here.
Echoey.
Are you getting some echo?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, hold on. How about that?
Yeah, that.
Okay.
Sorry, go on.
I think I'm gonna I'm gonna actually put the microphone outside of the door because it's the same kind of door, but it's gonna have a different sound out there, which I think will be more like the hallway. So, yeah, hold on.
No, we do not have linoleum in the kitchen. We're actually kind of part way through. We will eventually have hardwood floors, tile around the edge and hardwood floors, but yeah, we're not there yet.
Love the Robert Rodriguez reference.
Yeah, Harry actually sent Billy the El Mariachi and then the book that he wrote.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Rebel Without a Crew, yeah.
And we really enjoyed watching El Mariachi with all the background information on the filming of that.
Yeah, that changed my life. And then reading the book just completely blew my mind. It's insane.
So cool.
All right, so Steven.
Yep.
Come on over here, and I'll move the camera over here. So, I've got this door. Let me do this. Right, camera. All right, so I've got this door here. This actually goes out of my control room into what I call the green room. And the reason I'm doing it this way, hold on, let me get the camera where everybody can see what the heck we're doing here. And, oh, you know what? Hold on. Oh, I need longer extension cords. Okay, so anyway, it's this door here. And I'm sure y'all have seen, like, going out here. And I think this would be better to have the mic. I think it's better to have the mic in here because it's a little more echoey, like it's a hallway. If it's in the control room, it's going to be too dead. So I'm going to put the mic out here. I'm going to close the door. I'm going to have Steven is going to knock on the door. And I'll grab those headphones right there.
From the outside?
No, you knock from this side, and then we'll pick it up because whoever's outside. So you're the person outside knocking, nice. Right? Yep. Now, what I think is really important about this is to, whoops. Yeah, I need a camera guy. Yeah, and Harper couldn't make it today. You got to think about your motivation. Hold on, and let me set up a little thing over here. Hold on.
I'm the Amazon guy.
Yeah. Hold on. I'm going to do something.
Spasmatic.
Give me just a sec. I feel like I want to add another camera shot in here. It's the wide number 2. I'm going to go boom. Then I just got to go like this. At least you can see us a little bit over here. Well, something. Whatever. Okay, maybe not so much. But anyway.
How long does it last? Like this shot?
Let's see. Let's take a look at it real quick. It's going to be, it goes. Okay, well, actually, so where does the knock happen? Like when
right before the shot comes in?
Okay.
So you could hear like, dun, 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 and then it.
Okay.
Dun, dun,
So what we'll do is we'll do this. Let me go, let me name this track. This will be called Knock. And I'm just going to solo up. I'm going to solo it up. And then you can try different ones. And then we'll just pick one that sounds good. And then we'll place it, I guess. Yeah. So let's do... Actually, but go ahead and knock on it. Let me just check my record level here. Oh, no, you're going to knock from this side.
Yeah, that's right, Mike.
Yeah, knock from this side. That's better. Well, Jesus. Okay.
It's important.
Well, it's supposed to get more insistent, isn't it?
It's going to build up. So just...
Okay. All right, hold on. Let me move this camera over here. All right, I'm just going to... Okay, I've got you in... Pause here. Okay, here we go. And... Go ahead. Try knocking lower on the door. Oh my God, that was so much better. Okay, now let's listen back. Did any of those move you?
Not yet.
Okay. I feel like it should only be 3 knocks for some reason.
Yeah, it needs to be like off-putting. So it's like...
Yep. I wish I was recording that. Hold on. Damn, that was a perfect one. Here we go. Try with a fleshier part of your hand. Try with your palm just real quick. Oh, what's that rattling?
The door.
Here, put your hand on the door and then hit it with your palm.
Oh.
I like that, but less of them. Hold on, listen. I like that much better. The knock thing sounded too proper. Okay, check this out. Which one do you like?
Yeah.
I either like the last one or the third to last.
Well, I mean, I imagine it building up like as I get closer to it, and then I open it and there's like nothing there.
Well, I thought you said, oh, I thought that the knock. Oh, so is it knocking the whole time you're walking down the hallway?
Like kind of like building up.
Oh.
So it's so awkward when I open it. I'm like, what the fuck? Like there's no one here.
Oh, I thought it knocks. Then you. Oh, so what you're saying? Okay, so you're saying. Hold on. Let me go back to the shot here. You're saying it's going to be like it'll start knocking, but it continues knocking the whole fucking time.
And it just builds up because we've got this weird music playing, and then I.
Oh, wait a sec. Let me go back to the beginning. Hold on.
Oh, you can try something different, but just imagine it being really weird, off-putting.
Hellstrom recommends more time between the knocks. Harry says kick the door.
So as it's building, it's like dun dun, and maybe like a few seconds before you would imagine someone leaving,
Maybe if you're knock, you go bump bump, bump bump, and then there's a pause, and then it. I don't know if it should be continuous, like bump bump, and then like the person's waiting, and then they hit it again. Mm-hmm. So let's do this. Let's actually.
Hey, Steven needs to speak up.
Oh, hold on.
Or lean toward the mic.
I'd put the lav on, but it's going to create a lot of weird echoes, I think, and shit, unless you want to try it. Because they're not going to... Well, yeah, here, try it. Oh, hold on. I'm still experimenting with these lavs. Okay. So, yeah, that's the top there.
All right. Check.
Already better.
Put it on here.
It's just going to make those knocks hella loud now, though.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, the last knock should be just before the door opens.
Yeah.
I'm going to save that one. And hold on, because I thought I did
we use a combo of the different takes.
I like that one there. So I'm going to go bump. I guess the thing would be is to watch the screen.
Yeah,
So I'm going to do... Can you see it, Steven?
Yeah.
You have damn good eyesight. Okay. Hold on. So let me go back to the beginning. And, all right. Are you ready?
Ready.
Oh, hold on. Let me do this. Let me bring in this shot then because of what we're showing here. So I want to show my, it's like, I'm always like, what can I do on the screen? In every damn live stream, it's just different combinations of things that I need to show on the damn screen. At existing. Hold on. Let me do this. Boom. And then I'm going to go, 1 second. I'm going to go copy transform.
Thank you for the follow, Jared Hassan.
Paste transform.
You rock.
Boom. There. And then let me get rid of this. Okay, here we go. Okay, Kit, go ahead and switch off your... I'm hearing you clicking and stuff. Okay, here we go. Is everybody ready?
Ready.
Rolling. Damn. Oh, I just realized something too. I'm monitoring. Hold on.
That was pretty
Monitoring
cool.
off the PC. Damn, that was scary shit. I see what you're saying now.
Yeah, it's kind of an effect versus like reality.
It's all hilarious too because when you started getting real hard, my floor is shaking.
Yeah. That was...
It's immersive.
That's right.
Okay, let's listen to that. Go back to the beginning. Oh, by the way, how loud are your headphones?
They're not bad. I can hear,
You want me to turn them up a little bit?
maybe just a hair.
What number is that right there?
On here.
Okay. Okay, here we go. I think you're a pro at this shit, man.
I've done that before.
Oh, you've knocked on doors before? All right. So do we even need the footsteps then?
No, I think it might distract because it's such a like surreal moment, you know.
The only other thing I was thinking, like, because you do see, hold on, let me make this a little smaller here. Because you do see, whoops. Let me go back to the beginning. Oh my God, what did I just do? God dang it, come on. Oh. Yeah, I was going to say, if there are going to be footsteps, they should be slightly echoey, just like a click, click,
Yeah, like different.
click. You want to try it?
Yeah.
I got to go get a piece of wood, though.
I mean, I might EQ some of the high.
Could we do it on that? Would
so.
people know that it's concrete and not wood?
You can see how it sounds.
Let's give it a shot.
I mean, perhaps you could mess with the sound a little bit too.
Yeah, just everybody pretend that it's wood. Hold on.
Fix it in post.
Yeah. Hey, go ahead and bring in the, if you can bring the Josephson in here.
Yeah.
Am I hearing birds chirping?
Oh, probably from my mic.
Yeah, I swear I'm hearing birds
Oh, wow.
chirping.
Here, let me turn my mic off.
Or close the door.
The door to the outside.
Yeah, that would
I
be
guess
part of it.
so. I like having the door open.
We got some loud-ass birds out here.
We do have some loud-ass birds.
Okay, so let's just do this. Hold on, let's go do this. Okay, let me, there's a loud freaking bird right there.
Yeah. Sounds like the zoo.
That's the thing about living in nature. You're like, man, it's going to be great living in nature. And then you go do it, and there's these freaking birds making all this freaking noise, you know? You're trying to get shit done. They're out there. You're like, shut the hell up. I got ducks and stuff making noise. Freaking A.
Noise pollution.
Jesus, these freaking birds are fucking assholes. Okay. Okay, here we go. I'm adjusting the wrong shit here. Okay, here we go.
Oh, the mic. We need to.
Oh yeah. Can you just? Do I have to do everything? Okay. I was actually because we've been talking about this. You know that the phones are listening to me and shit.
Yeah.
I've been coming across videos of people doing Foley, and these people are just walking in place. It's like, what the? Somebody's good at this shit.
Maybe some tap dance.
Okay. Okay, here we go. There's the microphone. Okay, and then let me get the screen big here. And, hold on, I got to make a new track. Hold on a sec. I don't want to get over that. So now we're going to go, wait, what did I just do? Dummy. Rename. Okay, this is a feet. Boom. I think you should go heel to toe.
What's the shuffling in here?
I'm hearing your clothing.
Oh, maybe you need to, because you have jeans on.
Oh, do I have to do? Hold on.
Yeah. Might sound better. Yeah, your pants aren't shuffling.
Okay, I guess I'll do it. So you get to engineer.
Nice.
So let's make the damn screen big here, though. See, I suck at this shit. But anyway, here we go. Actually, let me watch it a second. All right, I'll try something.
Yeah.
Okay. You can just hit R to do record.
R?
R will put it into record.
Wait, it's recording on the knock.
What?
It's recording over that track that says knock.
Oh, hit undo.
What is your undo? Control Z, Command Z?
Control Z, yeah. And then see over on the right, yeah, just take, just arm the track below it. Thank God.
I was like, oh shit.
Hey, Kit, I think I'm still hearing your mic. Or maybe I'm just hearing, we got all these labs on.
I think so.
Yeah, that was a terrible first footstep, though, anyway, so here we go.
All right.
Huh? I need to put like a reverby, like a hallway sound on there. Hold on, I can't even. We're gonna have to have ambience on it because that just sounded like somebody walking in tennis shoes. Of course, maybe you're in your socks. Okay, let me do it like this. Let me go. Hold on. Let me go. You know, I've worked on a few movie things. Like when Steven and I, we did this movie called Burnt Offering, and I did all the Foley. It's like, oh, Foley, that'll be fun. And it was like a horror film, and there's these kids like going around like in this fucking school and shit. And it was just like, it was so freaking hard to do. And I was like, I will never want to do this again. I have the utmost respect for people actually doing Foley work. This shit is actually hard.
Mm-hmm.
Hold on, plugins. Let's go.
Didn't you have to do Foley for Archangel too?
Yeah, but that wasn't so bad. What is it? Audio ease. Oh, Altiverb. Here we go. So
I just have a memory of using the motorcycle jacket.
Oh. Hold on. Oh my God. Why is this bringing this up on this screen? Oh, why is it? Where's? How come it's? Oh, it works differently on this computer than the other one. Okay, so I need to get. So this is a reverb here. Let me turn it off a second. Well, I'll leave it on. So this reverb is actually. I use it for music, but it's kind of designed for this sort of thing because you've got like opera and theater. You can pick places like that, but you can pick night. There's different clubs. You can download stuff. But it's got stuff like domestic, like hallways, right? And you've got like inside a car or outdoor and underground. Well, actually, some of the outdoor sounds are pretty cool. But I'm going to go to domestic, and let's pick a hallway. I don't know. Check. We don't really. Here, let me just do the footsteps. Let me just turn this off. Oh, I need to be over here. That's a little bit too much, but I can dial it down. Let me just see if there's anything on here. Blue room, children's cellar, kitchen, living room. Yeah, I'm just going to shorten it some. Let's see, this one is... That's 9 point something seconds. That's 7.8. And yeah, they just. I think it needs to barely be in there. I'm going to shorten it. Steven?
Yep.
What do you think?
Yeah, and I think.
Or should I get a piece of wood out?
I mean, we can try. I think just the footsteps probably themselves, just like the EQ and the volume themselves, probably.
Yeah, it's one of those things too. It's like, hold on, let me roll off the high end. That's the other thing about footsteps. This shit drives me nuts. It's like, is that what footsteps sound like? I don't know. You know, I'm gonna try that one. Here, let me bring the screen back up too. I gotta see it.
Hey, Billy. DL1 said the GUI looks cool. Is it loading impulse responses or parameters from different presets?
Oh, it's all impulse responses, and actually, I've got some that I've made myself. Oh, wait a sec.
And I actually have a question that's not directly related to what y'all are doing.
Hold on. What am I talking about? I should load in something from the schoolhouse.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, totally.
Dumbass. Hold on. It's is it third party? Yes. Okay, these are impulse responses that Steven and I made actually at an old abandoned schoolhouse, and there's all sorts of like dead, like weird hallways and rooms. Check, 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 check. I'm just going through them now. Check, check, check. I mean, I've also got it kind of loud. Let me turn it down some too. Oh yeah, hold on. Let me lengthen it back again now. Okay, so now let's hear it with the knock and see if this, let's bring the screen back in. And let's do it with the knock, and let's bring the knock sound back in there. So we'll go, so it'll be like this. Can I make this smaller? Move this out of the way. You know what? I need to run that in, you know, hold on. Let me do that. Let me do the redo this. Hold on. I need to put that on the door knock sound too. So let's try this. Okay, not that much. Let me shorten it some here. All right. Let me come down here. Shorten that down so it'll be like. Okay, let me bring the screen back. Oh, damn it, I got rid of my video view. Hold on. Hold on, let me take that stupid shit off of there. I was just being an idiot. Why do I always have to be such a dumbass? Huh?
Did I say that?
God, I would get fired from so many movie sets. They'd be like, "Shut up, dude."
Hey, Billy, there's a question. How did you make impulse responses?
Oh, well, you gotta like. There's a tone that you play, and then you take a speaker. You take a speaker to a room, and it plays this like boop tone. You record that. And then you set your microphones out in different places, you know, stereo mics. And then you just drop it. This is just for Altiverb. And they just drop that file into Altiverb, and it fucking figures it out for you. We got to go back to Athens and do that freaking
That
atrium.
hallway, that
Yeah.
yeah, atrium. Whoops, damn it.
All right, we're gonna go. I'm gonna go get a piece of fucking wood, man. I can't deal with this. It's got to be a freaking. That sounds like somebody walking on damn concrete.
Yeah.
Okay, so give me just a second here. I'm gonna go get a piece of wood. I'll be right back.
Yeah, footsteps, I think, are some of the hardest.
Yeah,
do.
yeah. All right, let's see what I got back here.
Hey, Steven.
Y'all can keep talking. I'm gonna go get a piece of wood
It
from
completely
somewhere.
fell out of my head.
Hopefully, I got something.
What
I
is
can
Schoolhouse
use.
called now?
Oh,
I'm not
burnt
bringing the camera
offering.
back into
Burnt
here
Offering,
because,
thank you.
This is
Yeah.
kind of
I
terrible.
was going to
Ooh,
find a link and
ooh.
share it for everybody.
That's a big fucking piece of wood,
Yeah,
though.
and that was
Jesus.
the distributor who changed it. So it was originally Schoolhouse.
That's too big.
Here,
It's
hold
actually
on.
hardwood.
Hey, Billy. Can he hear me? He's quite a bit louder than you, Steven.
Oh, Billy is? Mm-hmm. Billy, you have the lav on? Yeah, I think he's got the lav. I can put mine closer.
He's in there talking to himself.
There.
All right, this
that
is
might
all
help.
right. We'll do this.
Okay.
There.
Go.
I think I'm louder now. Check.
Still pretty quiet.
They're saying you're louder than me.
Oh, is yours on?
Yeah.
Oh, wait a sec.
Is it quiet?
Is that yellow or green?
Greenish yellow.
Hold on.
Greenish yellow.
I'm still learning about these labs,
Volume.
and yeah, they should be at the same volume. Okay.
Okay. Check.
Oh, much better.
Oh,
Yeah,
cool.
I don't know, man. And it's like right before the stream, I'm trying to like freaking read a manual. And, you know, those things fucking bug the hell out of me. Okay, so this is a professional walking board right here.
Yeah.
Now that sounds like
Yeah.
some goddamn woodwalking right there. Woo! Okay, let me get my headphones. Okay, what camera was I on? Was I on right? Okay, so let's go over that one. So just take it back to the beginning. Let's mute this. I'll put on headphones. Where's your headphones at? Oh, you got them on. Okay. All right, I'm a little nervous here. I was getting nervous before I record my feet.
All right. And
Oh, wait, am I hearing anything?
I can hear you. Maybe you're not. Yeah, I can hear that.
Oh, okay,
Yep.
here we go.
And action.
Actually, can you bring the screen down up like those, yeah, bring that down to the bottom screen. So that's the video window, so I can see it better up on the top right screen.
I lost the cursor. God damn it. Yeah, it's weird. I can't see the cursor. So here's the cursor. How do I get...
Now remember, the screen right above the Ableton screen, that's actually the PC streaming screen.
Oh, okay.
So you got to go at an angle.
I'm not getting able to do it. The fuck? You're talking about that one?
Yeah, bring that down. That's the Ableton video screen. I just moved it out of the
Oh.
way.
You want it down here?
Yeah, bring it down. Just put it right in the middle there so I can see it. Because that screen sucks, man. It's really dark. Yeah, put it right in the middle there. All right, here we go.
All right.
Oh, God, here we go.
And action. Tic Tacs in your pocket?
I don't know if that was any good or not. It's kind of hard to tell. I'm having monitoring issues here, too. I don't know why.
I mean, it sounded...
Why are my headphones? What's going on?
If we EQ it and we
Oh, there we go. Okay.
bury it, you know.
Jesus. Okay.
We get it.
All right.
I mean, it's, yeah.
That's fine. I mean,
Yeah.
I think it can be way quieter than that, too,
Yeah.
in there. Let me get rid of the stupidity here at the end.
Hey, Billy, DL1 asks, are you doing it in surround sound?
Oh, God, no.
Yeah.
What do you think we're doing here? Come on. Hold on, let me mess with that. And then, okay, so next on the list, so we got the door, we got the outside. Okay, let's move this camera back over here for Steven. And then,
Do I need the headphones still?
you can take them off.
All right.
I'm just gonna mess with the sound for a second.
Sweet.
And then we'll move to cards.
Nice.
Yeah, and I did figure out, Crystal, why the whole thing with your talkback mic down here, and it's like the dumbest thing ever. God. I get all this stuff hooked up, and then it's like, how did I do it again? Because if I screw up anything, then it's like, I don't even remember what I, you know. freaking did. Actually, I'm going to bring this over like this. And then, oh, go ahead and put your headphones over there with you, though, just for when you're doing the cards, because that'll be up next.
Sweet.
Yeah, like when we were doing the Burnt Offering movie and the Footsteps, it took days. Because the whole movie, I didn't think about it. The whole movie is these damn kids walking around this haunted, abandoned schoolhouse. I think there were like 3,262 footsteps
Shit,
in
you
the
counted?
freaking movie. No. But God, it felt like that. It was like one of the worst experiences of my life.
Actually, it's kind of funny because I like to look at my social media like memories because I've been using it for so long. And today, a picture popped up that was the boys or the kids out in the back with walking on pieces of wood with gobos all around them outside and microphones down close to the wood. Yeah, they were out there doing some of those 3,000 footsteps.
Well, the kids did all the outdoor walking. The worst ones were the one in the school. And a particular person had said if you put like salt crystals on the place, the surface that they're walking, it'll like give this distinction. And it seemed like a good idea, but it went back to mix. All you hear was like pop, this little high frequency go, and it's like I had to go delete every fucking one of those things.
Oh man.
You know who I'm talking about.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
And oh my God, it was a nightmare. Anyway, I'm gonna work on this footstep thing. And
I
then,
got to be the drunk girl in heels on the ramp.
and
really?
Yeah,
and,
that was me.
And for her to get the footsteps right exactly, I actually had to get her drunk.
You did not.
Method acting.
Well, it was a good excuse to get you drunk,
right?
You know.
Actually, that would have made it a lot harder.
Yeah. All right, let me work on these footsteps just a second here, and then Steven, you might want to start warming up your fingers for the cards.
Yep. Brought the deck.
Jesus, that knock is actually loud as shit. Me too. The knock is Jesus, that's really loud. Actually, let me bring everything down. The knock should kind of be like one of the loudest things in the whole movie, except for the very end.
Mm-hmm.
I'm hearing all this knocking, and I keep feeling like there's something I'm supposed to be doing because my brain thinks I should get up and answer the door.
Okay, so let me look at it with the screen real quick. So here we got this. Actually, I'm going to turn up the... That's fine, as long as you hear a little teeny footstep in there, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Now, okay, now we're going to do,
So if y'all have just joined us, Billy and Steven are working on Foley for a short clip that Steven put together. They did, the last stream they did, I think was about a month ago, and they did the scoring. Steven had put this together the night before on his iPhone, and I find that rather impressive. And then they came in and did the scoring, and today they have to add the Foley, which, if you're not sure, is the sound effects. So
What is
they've
that?
been working
Where?
on
That.
the
What is that
footsteps
thing?
and the knocking on the
laptop?
door.
Oh, that's your
and
laptop.
I just
Oh.
closed it.
Okay, I was like,
Yeah.
all that stuff.
I was like, wait, the cable?
Hey, UZ Razor.
Yeah, I just
hey,
closed it.
Sector Dweller.
are you gonna
welcome.
like?
I can move it out of the way.
Well, I was thinking like in the like when
Spasmatic,
you're
they might
actually
walk faster
doing
with
it
the
in the
urgent
movie,
knocking,
you're doing
or
it
they
on the
might be a little
table
creeped
sometimes,
out
and there's things like
and
I
walk
think you
more
need to have
slowly.
some
there's
space on the
this.
table.
There's this. I can move this out of the way.
Okay, yeah.
So here's a question, y'all. What does it take to get Hollywood movie level video quality?
Depends on the camera really, and like the post production. So like there's different types of Hollywood levels. There's like, depends what movie. Like if you reference like a film, like because they used to film on film up until like the 2000s. So depends on the resolution of your camera, and then the color
I
grading.
think it's mostly about the damn lenses.
Yeah, your
Yeah,
lenses,
absolutely.
your camera, and then
Oh my God, a good lens. Because I got this
Yeah.
Blackmagic Pocket Cinema 6K, which isn't necessarily like a movie camera, but it's pretty goddamn good. But I see, video where people are using those things, and it's like the lenses are the thing at a
Yeah.
certain point. Really freaking good prime lenses.
it's like the microphone, and the camera's like the preamp, kind of.
Kind of, yeah. But I really feel like that's the thing, man. Like you got to have really good freaking.
Yeah, and then like movies have like a look. Like if you get a raw image, like teal and green is that like blockbuster action film look, and then like horror movies have a lot of just like grays and blacks and like green and blue. So like a lot of that Hollywood look is like the color grading that they'll give it that vibe. Once they get the quality, then the vibe can be, the color. All right, so this.
The answers in chat are lights.
Well, yeah, lighting.
Yeah, lighting.
Well, lighting is fucking
Yeah.
hugely important.
That's an art form too, is how you light a shot. It's almost like all of it put together kind of adds to it. Because if you have a great camera and shitty lighting, it's gonna look kind of weird.
And it's amazing how much light you need to
Yeah.
make something look right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh my
Usually
God.
it's brighter always when you film it. It's usually brighter than you need it, and then you can dial it down. On the film sets I was on, it's like, wow, this is really bright. And it's like supposed to be like a drama or a serious movie, but then you see once they film it and they, edit it and everything, like, oh, I see why. It gives them more options if it's well lit.
Okay, hold on. I'm what is that camera called? I'm kind of doing this shit on some of this on the fly here. Hold on a second.
So I open the pack first.
Yeah, hold on. And I'm not totally prepared here. I want to use the where's the damn thing at? Oh, it's the Logitech. I want to put that over here instead. So let me put that here. All right, because then I got. That's just
Yeah,
a
Smoke's
dark
Fun
fucking
saying,
shot, though.
the framing, the composition is really
I'll
important.
leave that one off. I'll just use this one. Okay. Now on this,
I'll also add color correction after the fact really can do a lot.
All right, go ahead and put your headphones back on,
Frame rate, yeah.
and let's see what kind of sound we have for the cards. I might have to turn the mic up. So just what's the loudest stuff you're going to be doing?
So I'm gonna open it. I think I do this as the loudest. right?
Oh,
Like
oh,
this.
oh, do that again. Cool. Okay, so I'm going to bring over the screen here, and Steven, is this going to be big enough
It
for
should be.
you? Hold on. God, I should have set up another screen. God. I've got 5 screens running down here right now, and it's still not enough. I could do 1, 2, 3. No, that won't work. All right, let me just do it like this because you're going to really need to see this. Let me make this as big as freaking possible because you're going to have to go through and follow your thing. Okay, so hold on. I'm going to put that there.
No,
Okay,
DL1,
just
I don't-
let me just check the levels again real quick.
Oh, let me let them do that.
Okay, that was a little loud, so let me bring this back a little bit. Do that loud thing again. Okay. All right, so now I'm going to take it back. God, this is, man, Crystal, we need to get another,
Another what?
what is that? What's it called again, Steven? A dang,
Video capture card.
yeah, video capture card, because this shit is so freaking hard. I'm trying to, like, I want people to see what's going on, but I have to, like, bring it out over on the screen over top of my work area so people can see what's happening, but it's just a pain in the butt. Okay, let me find out where this actually starts. Okay, so let me put this here. I'll make it bigger in just a sec. Okay, so it's here. So he comes out. He's like, oh, that was odd. A little alarming, but, you know, shit happens. Okay, boom, boom. Okay, right. So it's starting right about here. Okay, so we're starting back inside. I'm going to make this as big as possible. All right, Steven, is that going to be big enough for you to see
Yeah.
what you need to see? Actually, I'm going to do this so I can at least hear my damn. God, I got it. It's just. Gotta be able to see at least something here. Okay. Back inside. Okay. Hopefully that's enough for you. Because that's all you're freaking getting. All right, here we go. Let me know when you're ready.
Yeah.
All right, here we go. just realized I'm going to do something over here. I'm going to put Ableton. The whole workflow here sucks. I'm going to put Ableton up on this screen. This is stuff y'all can't see because I can't even see what the hell's going on. So I'm going to put this up here. I'm going to make this full screen because you got to be able to see this shit, man. And then I'm going to turn me off up here. Boom. Okay, this should make it a little easier on you. I'm going to move. I don't even really need the audio mixer thing here. Let me move this out of the way. Put this over here. So let me make this bigger. Yeah, I'm doing a bunch of stuff none of y'all can see. This is for Steven and I, just the way we're monitoring the DAW and the screen. It's kind of actually difficult here. Okay, Steven, that should help. Okay, now I can actually see what the hell I'm doing over here. Let's try that one more time. Are you able to hear what you need to hear?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, also, you know what? I'm gonna back the mic off because I feel like there's sometimes when
There, y'all. I put a link in chat to the book that we were talking about earlier, because DL1 was asking about, saying that it seems like you'd need to spend a lot of money to get a movie quality result. And the book is actually called Rebel Without a Crew, or How a 23-Year-Old Filmmaker with $7,000 Became a Hollywood Player. And it's worth checking out if this interests you. It was
yeah.
really interesting.
All right, back to it. Here we go.
Okay.
Let me go here. Okay, Steven?
Yep.
Ready?
Yep.
All right. Here we go. Wait. Hold on. Sorry, that was my mistake. Here we go. I'm wondering, there's certain sounds that are picking up, like I'm wondering if I should put the mic overhead or something like that.
What's it picking up?
Well, it's like the shot where you're holding them and you're kind of like doing this with your thumb and all that. I'm not getting any of those sounds really. I feel like
It doesn't really. It doesn't make much of a sound. Like.
yeah, it might be something where you actually literally got to hold it closer to the mic
Yeah, and
just a little bit.
just for that
But I
insert.
think it'd be easier if I put the mic overhead. I'm going to do that. Yeah, let me do this. Where are you actually doing the table action? Like right there? Okay, so I'm going to put this up here, and then this. Let me try this. This might be better. I'm going to move this out of the way for right now. All right. So that's a different mic position there. And, yeah.
Some of the stuff I'm gonna do delayed just because
Yeah.
But
Yeah,
it'll
we'll
be-
move them. But
yeah.
there were certain sounds I just wasn't really hearing. So yeah, already that sounds better.
Yep.
Yeah.
All right.
All right, let's do it again. All right, you ready?
Yep.
Here we go. Yeah, I can hear that better. So now let me just try shifting it over a little earlier and seeing how much that matches up. Let me put this up here. I'm just going to nudge it over a little bit because especially like right here we go. Yeah, so let's just nudge everything over a teeny bit. Yeah, that's better. So now let's go back here. Let me make this big again here. I'm not getting, you know what I'm not getting is the sound of the opening of the
The deck.
yeah, that might be one where you gotta like, let's just punch that in because like actually hearing that.
Yep.
So hold on just a sec. I'm gonna go. I'm just checking punch in, punch out time right now. And hold on a sec. Let me do something here. Okay. Just listening. Yeah, right in there.
Okay.
Damn it! Hold on, I lost my fucking part. Right, so right about here to about.
Yeah, when I do.
Yeah, and right there was good. So let me just get this. I'm gonna punch this in. Here. Okay, here we go. And just get all. I guess just get that closer to the mic. Listening. Oh, actually, you know what? I liked what you did here better. Hold on. And then I want to put it here. Okay, and then... God, this shit is maddening.
Pick the hardest prop to like.
Okay, and then yeah, I know. It's like I'm never playing cards in a fucking movie again. Jesus, couldn't it have been like chess? No, who would you be playing? No, but you'd have to be playing with your. No, that wouldn't work. It has to be cards. There's these special like playing card Foley experts, and they've got these really loud playing cards. Okay, right there.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it was really just a.
Right to go. I take it.
Yeah, you got to get that
slide
little
out.
right when it hits right fucking there. Here we go.
All right.
Here we go. All right. Oh, you know what? It's like.
It slides out, right?
It's like it hits, and then I know it sounds crazy, but it's like, Jesus, I'm lowering that fucking mic down, dude.
So it's that last slide out. Right?
Well, it's actually not even that. I thought that was pretty cool. Or is it? Hold on. Hold on.
Oh, it's that flip. That last little. Oh, I got it.
It's right when it hits the table.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, you know what it is? It's.
I hit it and then I turn it.
Yes, it's the hit and turn.
Okay.
God damn it.
All right.
Oh my God. See, this is why I'm now remembering why I swore I'd never do this shit again for a living. Like, we're doing this this is fun for now, but God dang it, for a living, I would end up like being some guy at a post office with a shotgun or something like that. Okay, hold on. I'm getting there. I'm just, boom. Okay, I'm just trying to get my punch in, punch out times right. So there's that. Hold on. Boom. Okay, that's cool. Okay, here we go. Jesus. All right, here we go. Yeah, I think I can
I was
just.
late, but.
I can just move it forward a little bit. try this. Listening. Yeah, I think that worked.
Yeah.
If it were only as easy as knocking on a door.
Footsteps. Actually, footsteps are hard.
Now that right there, I know it sounds crazy, but you actually need some little sound like slap that sucker down, man.
Oh, the paper?
Yeah, like when you put it down on the
Yeah.
table, you got to hear something.
Yeah, like the.
Yeah, like,
Yeah.
yeah, let's get that. Here we go. Yeah, perfect. I think it might have been a little late. Oh, you know what? Why didn't it? Here, do it one more time. Fuck it. My bad. Here we go. Yeah. Yeah, just move it over a teeny bit. Jesus, I swear, it's like quiet as shit. Let me turn up my mic pre. Oh my God. One more time.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh, a nice little paper.
Oh, perfect. Yeah, oh my God. Oh, geez. You know, I could like shuffling the freaking, like doing that thing. It's like, oh, I see one extra card in there. Oh my God, hold on. And even right in there, I feel like,
Yeah. Like when I split it.
hold on. Hold on. Fuck. I'm going to come in. Hold on. I need to come in like here. What the hell is that?
That was me turning my mic on.
Oh.
Oh.
So I'm going to come in. Oh my God. Hold on. I got to get my. Okay. I'm going to come in right here. I'm just setting my punch in, punch out points. And it's going to go to. And then right about here, there's like. I thought this was pretty good here. There's something in there I thought was good. Okay, I'm gonna go up to there. So let me go here. Oh damn it! I just lost. What did I not? Hold on. Okay, so this whole section here, where you're just, I know you just kind of, there's not much happening, but we need some little teeny sound in there. So here we go.
I kind of just did the same thing over and over again, so it's gonna.
Yeah,
One
try.
of those, but let me try again.
Try it again. Here we go. Yeah, I think that worked. Listening. Yeah, I think I just nudge it over to the left a little bit. Oh, right there. It comes down. And, oh, I think I did my punch too far because there's a sound here. Okay. Holy. Don't ever shuffle the cards ever again in a movie.
Getting a
Never.
whole lot of comments in chat with suggestions on ways to shuffle the cards and get the sound.
Yeah, but it's like, but
Everything.
there's a pause
Right.
right there,
And then I continue.
and then it goes bump,
Boom,
and then bump,
boom. Oh, the last card.
bump. Yeah, there's like that last one. So can you time that up exactly, please?
Yeah, that's it.
Hold on, let me get my punch in and punch out point here.
Practice.
So it's going to be like, boom. Okay, and then to here. Okay. And then, okay. Here we go. Do this. All right, here we go. Oh, sorry, let me give you a little more pre-roll.
Fuck this. All right.
Hold on. Let's do this too. Like this. Yeah. When I was getting ready for this earlier today, I thought, thank God he's doing the cards. I don't want to be the one that has to do that. That's terrible. Oh my God. Okay, here we go. Got the very end. Let's do one more. Oh my Lord. Here we go. You ready?
Mm-hmm.
That might be good
Yeah.
listening.
Slide it.
I think I might just have to go through, like there's one where there's an extra note. I'll just have to delete a nose. There's no way you're going to like time this shit up.
I think it was delayed, so if you maybe.
Yeah, I'm going to shift it over a little bit. It goes, where's the first sound at? Oh, it goes, here, I'm going to do this. I'm just going to do this. Whoops. Y'all can't see what I'm, oh my God. Because I can't show Ableton and the damn screen at the same time, so it's going to be like this. Damn.
Shit.
That was almost there. Okay, hold on. Good, Steven. I'm so proud of you.
Proud of myself.
There, boy, you should be. That was that. Like some people, you know, they spend years trying to do this stuff.
It's a gift.
Hold on. Bump, bump, and then I wish I could get a shuffle sound in Ableton. I don't get a shuffle sound. See, there's a sound. I need one right there. Hold on. Let me just grab this and put it right here. Oops. Why is? Oh yeah. Let me go like this. So we'll go. There we go. Okay. Now here. This is where it's like you're gonna have to get right up on the mic because even though it's crazy, like we got.
Yeah, when I'm spreading the deck.
Oh wait, where was it? It was right. Like all these finger sounds. So right here, and then boom, you pick them up and just give me a bunch of freaking finger sounds. Like get that shit close to the mic. Here we go. You ready?
Yep.
Let's get up to that. Listening.
It seems like because that was really close, but
Yeah. Pull it away from the mic. Let's just crank the freaking mic up loud as hell. Here we go. Let's try it again. Yeah, because if you get too close, I'll get some weird low end shit. Here we go. Yeah, let me just shift that stuff over. I heard the sounds, just getting it to match up. Because Because like right here, when you go, so that needs to go about to here. So let's listen to that. Bring this over to here. That can come over a little bit too, because it goes. You know, I'm so used to working in DaVinci, like I'm used to the whole scrub thing. Can I not get scrub in Ableton?
Oh, I don't know.
Man, I tell you what. Hold on. Let me look up something online real quick.
Someone was also asking if Ableton has time stretch.
Oh, yeah. Scrub audio in Ableton. Yeah, that Ableton's really good at that. You may dodge my clicking and dragging arrangement view. Oh, no, wait. Scrubbing audio. Hold on. Oh, you know what? I think I would need to go. Oh, no, not here. Or do I need to do it like down here? No, it's not scrubbing. It says, like, AI says I can, but no. It ain't doing it. Hold on.
They call it the or even scrubbing where you can hear it.
Yeah, you know, like in DaVinci, you can drag the cursor and you can. It's like rocking tape, analog tape.
Billy Donahue says, "Dear God, is that his desktop?"
Let's not talk about it. So here's the problem with the desktop. There's some shortcut on this freaking keyboard that takes a screenshot, and I don't know what it is. It happens, and I look down, I don't know what I hit. So I like literally every day I'd take about 20 screenshots, but since I have multiple screens, it'll do 3 at the same time, and then I got to go delete them at the end of the day, and I've not been able to figure it out.
And in Billy's defense, I was just like, "Oh, come on, you know, he's just doing some kind of fat-fingered, goofy thing." And then I was on Billy's computer for like 2 minutes, and I managed to take screenshots. I don't know what. So
Where's my headphone volume? Billy?
Wilmer says, "I
number
see
3.
some Line 6 pod amps. Do you still use them every now and then?"
Every once in a while.
DL1 asked, "Can you slow down the speed of the video and then sync the sound?"
No, I just usually just drag the cursor around. Oh, wait. Much easier ways to do this. Hold Control Shift, Command Shift. Okay, hold on.
So, Chad, I threw up a
Control- which
link
one?
in
Command
comments.
Shift.
That is the previous video that Billy and Steven did on this little movie clip. So Steven came in and they did all the sound design and the little bit of scoring there on the previous live stream. So
Well,
there's a
that'd be
link
cool if I
to
could
that,
do
or
this,
you
'cause,
can find
it's
it
like
on Billy's
that's
YouTube
what I do
channel
in.
under the live.
All right, well, the
tab.
hell with it. Let's go. Let's move on. Yeah, right there. That's a little late. Boom, right there. So that needs to come up a little bit. So that needs to go to about here. Yeah, that's good. Boom. Just got to move that up just a teeny bit. Yeah, that's all good right there. There's only one little thing, Steven. It's right. You go. That's all good. It's something about that hand movement right here, like putting them on the
down.
table.
All right.
Yeah, let's get a just slam that shit down.
Pow.
Here we go. Here we go. Okay. Boom. So that needs to be about there.
You could try a heavier sounding one. I don't know if that sounds.
Yeah, let's try that again. Yeah. So then it hits right there. So this needs to be up here. See, I'm shuffling. I'm moving like files around or like clips around. Still got to be a little sooner. You know what? No, later. Yeah, and then that can be earlier too. We'll come back to the keyboard sounds later. Now let's move on with the cards here. Thank God we can't see your fingers on the keyboard.
Fuck. I did that on purpose.
Yeah, like, oh, that would be maddening. Almost as bad as footsteps.
But 10 of them.
Yeah. Yeah.
But you will have to record the sound, right? It just won't match up.
Yeah. Okay. Oh, shit. Hold on. So we're going to go in right here. You touch it.
Yeah, maybe I can exaggerate it.
I don't know if we need to on that one, but let's go ahead and do it anyway. And then let me see. I'm trying to remember if you do something else. You touch it. You do lift him up. Okay.
Yeah.
And then it goes all the way to...
God damn.
Okay, yeah, all the way to there. To there. So let me pull out this whole punch-in area from here to there. All right, here we go. Just do your best.
All right.
Okay, here we go. Kit, I can hear you typing.
Oh, shit, I forgot my mic was on.
It's going right. Actually, up to there, there's a lot of good stuff. It was right at, you did, hold on. Liked all that. Boom, right there. Right there. So let me move the punch into there. Here we go. Wait, why didn't... Oh. Here we go. Hold on, let me move those. Because you went...
Yeah, I was a little late, but I tried to match the actual movement.
Yeah, so that needs to be like... Yeah, I just need to move that up a little bit. Yeah, blah, blah. Little teeny more. Oh, that was damn close. Boom. Okay. And then you just got to slap that motherfucker down on there. Bam! Yeah, everything was pretty good. Here we go. Okay. That's smack. Boom. So that needs to be about there. So from here. There. The other thing I've noticed is like there's this weird thing like when you're oh, I don't have a good shot. Oh, none of my shots are right for talking to you. But anyway, like I've noticed like with editing video, if you actually line the sound up with what you see on the screen, like, oh, you literally can see that thing hits right here and you put the sound with it, it looks off. Mm-hmm. I've found that for some reason, I don't know if it's in DaVinci or whatever, I actually have to see it first and then the sound's actually slightly behind.
Yep.
You notice that too?
Well, when you're
oh, microphone.
Oh, I've got my log.
Oh, I don't have. Here we go.
Can people hear that? Yeah. So like in film, it's like a thing where you go a frame behind because we can hear faster than we can see. So I heard some guy talk about this. Some sound.
No, you got it backwards. You can see faster than you can hear.
Like.
Yeah, because when you talk, sound only goes about a foot.
It's one of those two. Yeah.
Yeah.
But it has to be off because if it's right on, it seems off.
Yes.
It's weird.
Exactly. So when I'm slating my videos and I clap, I always clap, and then it's about a frame later you hear the sound.
Yeah.
And it works better.
Yeah, it's weird. Like you can't be on.
It
and if you use
yeah.
production sound, it almost seems off. Like
Yeah.
if it's like right on.
Yeah, you got to do it a frame
so
behind.
Weird. Or with ambience too.
That shit
Weird.
like drives me. And finally I just figured out, took me a long time to figure that one out. Okay, and then you're back to typing. Do more chord. And the other thing is like once we get some of these, I can cut and paste some of these at a certain point. So then we go boom, boom, boom.
I think I just pick it up.
Boom, boom, boom.
Let's go.
But we got to get a big old hand sound there. Like it's going to be the most massive hand sound we've ever heard. It'll be like a hand sound nobody's ever heard before. Nobody will have ever heard a hand touching a card quite like that.
Mm-hmm.
Oh boy.
Sorry. Oh yeah, we're almost home free here. Oh God. Okay. Get there.
In practice.
So Steven's gonna go home and be like, Jen, you know what? Billy's an asshole. It's like freaking making me like punch in, touching a card.
No, it's revenge for Burnt Offering. For all the Foley you did.
Oh my God. All right, here we go.
All right.
Oh wait, let me take it a little closer. Here we go. Yeah, I don't even think we need anything there. Let me just see. That might have been a bit of a hand slap there.
Too much.
Yeah, but hold on, because it's right there. But you know what? I can turn it down. Let's check it out.
Yeah, it seems a bit much.
Yeah, hold on. Yeah, it's weird.
Mm-hmm. I can do another one.
Yeah.
More of a weighted
Whoops.
one.
Yeah, it's too high frequency, but the rest of it was pretty cool. Hold on. All right, here we go.
I don't even think I could hear that.
Try it one more time.
Right.
Yeah, I think that's probably good. And I'm just going to barely have it in there. So
Yeah.
the hand comes down.
Slide it.
There's that. And then I'm going to go boom. And then let me find where it actually happens. It's right there. There. So there's that. Let me put this right here. It's going to be like this. Yeah, not bad. Is it sound late?
Maybe early.
Oh, actually, somebody. Does it sound early? You think?
I think.
I was thinking. They're watching Mulholland. The kids were watching Mulholland Drive last night, and this definitely's got me thinking about some David Lynch shit here. Yeah, I think that's all good right there. Yeah, that's a little late there. Oh shit, no. Fuck, hold on. Oh wait, there's a oh, maybe that's early. Yeah. That's early actually.
Somebody was just asking about clothing sounds, and I was saying that most clothing sounds aren't necessary, but sometimes you do have something, a character or a costume, that you really do kind of need it in there.
Yeah, when I did Archangel, and there
Yeah.
was all these like superheroes with like armor on, and I had none of the sound. So what I did, and I've got footage of this, because I had Luke help me. I put on and they all had leather, so I put on my leather motorcycle jacket, and I found pieces of metal and duct taped them to my elbows so that when I move my elbows, they'd clank a little bit. So there's this footage of me, and we had to do it. It was like in a spaceship or something like that. So I'm in the garage, and Luke, and we had mics, and I'm like going like this, and like creaking leather, and like making these pieces of metal creak on my arms. It was a stupid pieces of metal duct taped to my shoulders. I don't know how else to do it. It was the dumbest thing, and I was like, this is not a way to make a living. It's like, yeah, like, and there were some other goofy ones, you know. But the whole thing, like that one particular person said, oh, if you want to get stab sounds, you get like fruit and you stab them, right? Mm-hmm. And we did it, and you know what it sounded like?
Stabbing fruit.
Stabbing fruit. So I ended up just getting a sound library of these like complete, I don't know how they did. It's over the top.
I think these meat, like, you know, cows when they're hanging upside down, or pigs, you can stab that. I think that's what they do, like real meat.
Yeah, I'm not going to go get a cow and hang it upside down and stab it. All right. Hold on. I think we're almost, let me get this. I think we might got it here. It's close. Let's go back a little bit more. Oh, no, wrong way. The other way. Fuck, I'll move that shit later. I think we got the cards.
Yeah.
I'll move. It's one of those things you got to get in there and move it and all that. So let's move on to
computer.
Yeah. Hold on.
I found the Archangel video, the first episode. I'm going to put that up.
Yeah. That shit was really freaking hard to do. Oh my God. Okay, so now let's move the mic. There we go. Okay, hold on.
Right.
Smokespun says that Robin Hood Ghosts of Sherwood used a watermelon instead of a head.
What? Never heard of that one.
What was that?
Robin Hood Ghosts of Sherwood. No idea. Oh, they added it's a remarkably terrible film.
Like MS3TK level.
So I threw up a link, y'all, to the Archangel from the Winter's End Chronicles. That's what Billy was just talking about, where he had to do Foley and was like, clinking things and leather jackets and,
And I
armor
did the
and-
music too.
That's right.
I mean, that was the deal. You can do the music if you do the Foley too. I'm like, sure.
Yep.
All right, so now, look.
And that was done by another local Atlanta person.
Okay, so where is the first computer clicking? Right there. Okay. Here we go. Play.
Play. I'm playing.
All right, here we go. I think you're typing too fast.
Slow it down.
Yeah, slow it down just a little bit. You look up.
You giving us some bonus Foley, Billy?
Too bad nobody's eating in this thing.
Yeah, you have it
You
covered.
did great.
I do this on every live stream.
All
So here we go. Cool. Just slow down that typing. Nobody types that fast. What are you doing?
Right.
Second, listening to that. Actually, I know I want to nudge over the second half just a little bit. Listening?
Can't hear you.
Sorry, I said I'm nudging over the second half. Let's listen to it. What the fuck was that? Is that the only thing? Is that little
Yeah.
that fast thing there? But hold on.
To try to do it.
I am going to nudge that over a little bit, and then we'll just punch in the dot dot dot.
Yep.
Where the fuck is that? That you go.
I think I'm in the delete button.
Fuck, where is that? Oh yeah, you go. Hold on. Here we go. So you go ba ba ba, bum, right there. Okay, here we go. Okay. So that needs to be but you do it actually right. Bump there. This will be like this.
I think I did slow.
Huh?
I might have gone too slow.
No, I'm gonna speed you up.
Okay, cool.
Yeah. Oh, wait, right there. Whoop, damn it. Stop right there. The other thing is, like, when it does this,
When it goes to the other shot, should I take? I feel like I should take away some high end
Yeah.
from the sound of the
Keyboard.
So I'm going to do this. A sec. Oh my God. Yeah, I got to get another damn video capture card so I can show this stuff properly. But let me just shrink this down a little bit. So what I'm going to do is right there, I'm just going to like automate on the computer keyboard some high end down. Just roll it off a little bit like right here. So I'm going to go automate the frequency. So it's like right, I think it's right here. Bum, 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 bum. I'll do it there. Let me put this up here. All right, there you go. Goes to there. Boom, there. So it'll be like this. Yeah. Maybe just a little bit, but just something like that. And then it goes. There. And then it goes to. Okay, and then boom, right about there. And the other thing, just so everybody knows, like sometimes I just kind of we're getting it kind of rough, and then there'll be like you spend all this time going back and tweaking it. As long as you know you got all the sounds, that's the main thing. Let's see, I went down to, what did I go down to? I went to 6.17K. Let me just do it again. About the same spot, and then you need to tweak it out later. Cool. Now, let's do. And there's. Is there more computer clicking?
I think I stop after that.
Let's see.
I might. I think.
This is a breeze compared to the damn cards. Hold on.
Well, like Steven said, he made sure that his fingers weren't quite visible.
Yeah. I was like, I'm gonna be screwed if I do that.
Oh, hold on. We're coming back.
Type more.
I don't know.
Oh, one more time.
Oh my
Shit.
God, you got to type some more. This is exactly how I felt on Burnt Offering. I'm like, oh, and then you're like, there was this one shot where you guys were walking down a hallway, and it's really far away.
Yeah.
And it was like this long shot, and you stop, and you talk, and then somebody shuffles their foot, and oh my God, it was like, and then you lose track, like, wait, which footstep is who? And because it was like, that shit was so freaking hard. I wanted, like, it came out pretty good, though.
Yeah.
There are some parts I was very, very happy about, but the footsteps were just like, oh yeah, the whole movie is people walking.
And it's weird.
Lots and lots of walking.
Yeah.
All right, here we go. Yeah, hold on, I gotta finish chewing.
Should I take this moment to tell everybody you made an ASMR channel?
Yes, tell them about my ASMR channel. I'm not chewing on the ASMR channel.
That's kind of what I was thinking. No, it's actually, right now there's 2 honeybee videos. Yes. SYTC1U. Sitsu. Anyway, yes, this is Foley today.
Oh, actually, just occurred to me, I should go ahead and, I didn't make thumbnails for the other ones. I got 2 more B video, SMR videos to put up, but I hadn't made thumbnails yet. But yeah, put them up there.
Yeah.
There's 2 videos up. All right, Steven, here we go.
Yep.
You ready?
Yep.
More clicking.
Woo.
Yeah, no, I think after that.
Yeah.
Okay. So then I know I need to nudge something up a little bit. I think we're just a little behind. Whoop. So you go,
And I think I stop and I don't start after that last.
Yeah, it seems like it went on.
Because I'm looking at the deck.
I gotta get rid of those right there. I think I would just get rid of that last hit there. Yeah. And then there's, you do look away, so I gotta do the automation thing again.
We cannot hear your muttering.
Oh, yeah, it's just, I'm just muttering. Oh, yeah, let me come back to here. I need to do the automation thing here real quick. Just so everybody can see. I'll do it here. Yeah, I want to bring down the high end when that happens. So that is like right here. Oh, where was it? Where the heck is it? Oh, no, that is... Wait, what am I doing? I got to go this direction. Bump there. So I'm like, and then we go to... there. Come on. And 6.17 or something like that. Oh, damn it. Okay, here we go. Great.
Nice.
Now, okay, so we got the cards, and then we got the computer. Oh, we haven't. Let me mark off my list here. Got footsteps. Got the door. We still got to get the outside. Cards. Computer keyboard. And then while you're sitting there, let's do the voice vocalizations. Let me move this mic over. Give me just a sec here.
Which one? I'm trying to think.
Let me use this mic here.
Yeah. Which vocalizations?
Didn't you think like were you gonna have like little breaths or something? Just little teeny things.
Subtle,
Yeah. Alrighty, so now, let me move this.
Oh, you took me away right as Kumo was making an appearance.
What? Oh, hold on.
Oh, he's getting impatient.
Purring.
Here,
You know, record
purr
him.
for everybody.
Alrighty, so then we go here, and then I'm gonna bring this to here. Oops, let me move this up over here. Oh, come on.
That.
This screen. Okay, so where?
I think it's once I like pick it up and I'm freaking out, right? Where I'm like I think I'm like
Hyperventilating,
Yeah, like
or
getting
some sort of
nervous,
breath
yeah.
sound. Hold on, let me make another track, and then this will be voice. This should be going into, oh, actually, what is the, oh, it's just coming into number 2. That's it. So it's coming in on 10.
Check.
Oh, yeah.
Check, check. Oh, I hear it, yeah. Check, check, check.
So just whatever, a little
Yeah.
gasp or something. So okay, so that is no, not that. Hold on, let me do this too. Okay. God, Steven, are you wearing the same thing? No, you're wearing something slightly different. Okay.
Some version of black hoodie and black
Yeah.
cap.
Yeah.
Black
Okay,
pants.
so you go bump, bump, bump. You look. But was there one? Hold on. Was there one like? Yeah, your mouth doesn't move. Thank God.
Yep.
I'm glad you kept your freaking mouth shut. Although, wait, what's that? No. Yeah, maybe just at the end.
Yeah.
So it'd be like,
Kind of a
oh yeah. Okay, here we go. Don't start laughing. Here we go. Let me get a little closer.
It's hard. Yeah. It doesn't
Yeah,
doesn't look like I'm.
there was a little breathing right before that was actually kind of cool, like right here. I like that actually.
Yeah.
To me, is way cooler. Like
Yeah.
hearing that breathing
Yeah.
in there is actually really fucking cool.
Yeah. It's subtle.
I like that. Oh wait, did I somehow end up? Let me get rid of this automation. I don't know why I have this automation on here. Okay. Yeah, actually, that's cool. And once it gets to the next section, I don't know if
Yeah.
but hearing that breathing, listen, that's cool. Yeah, actually, I'm going to do this. Hold on. Yeah, there's more mixing that needs to happen there too.
Yeah.
Okay, so now we got that. Now the only other thing is, let's try the outside sound, and let's.
Yeah, I was
go-
going to ask about that. And also, I think, was it going to be like an odd buzzy noise for the light or something? The porch light.
porch light. Oh, are you trying to complicate this? Hold on. Let me organize. Hold on. Let me do something here real quick. I just got to organize. Actually, we can take off our headphones for a second here. Make sure there's nothing. Okay. Boom.
Yeah, because so far, what? Banging on the door, footsteps, card shuffling, typing, a little breathing.
Sounds like a date.
Minus the typing, please.
I mean, it could be a weird date.
Card shuffling.
Yeah, hold on. Let me just organize a couple things here. Okay, there's the knock, and then that's your. Oh no, that's your DAW voice. Let me just kind of make some things smaller here. Okay, so then we've got. Hold on a sec. That happens here.
Cycle hum. Yeah, that's what it's called.
Fluorescent bulbs that do that, like that type of bulb doesn't.
Yeah. No, I just think we need. I think that's where we need. I think. Can we hear your DAW? You got some. Yeah. Let me just hear the sound that you have. Oh. Oh, there it is. Wait. Thought I heard it. Oh, hold on. Let me look at. Oh, wait. 1, 2, 3, and 4. It should be coming in.
You hear it?
Is it?
'Cause I hear it on the headphones.
1 and 2 into Apollo. Here, let me just do it this way. Put it in Rosetta. Here. 11, 12. Let me try. I don't know why. Okay, try it now. Yeah, I'm not
Yeah, it should be.
getting anything.
Yeah, it's playing on. Let me test out Pro Tools to see if we can get that sound. Let me make sure we get this
Wait, what the heck? 1 and 2. 1 and 2.
Michael Hennessy, interesting tidbit. Generally speaking, you don't hear cicadas at night. In Georgia, if you're hearing that very loud, buzzy sound, it's at night and it's pulsing. It's probably a katydid.
Yeah, it's playing.
Cicadas are typically only in the daytime and only in the summer. So for those of you that have joined us a little late, Billy and Steven Perez are here, and they're working on Foley. And for some of you may not speak English as your first language, Foley is sound effects. So they're working on the sound effects, the Foley for this video clip, this little film clip that Steven made. Last time they were working together on a live stream, they did the scores and sound design stuff. So this has been kind of a fun thing to kind of see all the different things that are involved in this,
Okay,
which
try
is quite a lot,
now.
actually.
Yeah.
So I think what they're about to do, they've so far tonight, they've worked on the banging on the door.
Yeah,
they've
just
got
send it to me.
footsteps.
Fuck it.
They've got card shuffling and typing, some breathing. They're going to work on the outside sounds for when Steven opens the door there. You can see this. Oh, well, you can't see the still now, but you will. And, yeah, Harry, same. Harry says that he can't even speak English and it's his first language. That's right. Foley is a weird word, though. That's why I figured I'd call that one out. But, Steven, who's here with us, Billy and Steven have worked together on a lot of different things over the years. Steven currently works mostly in podcasting. They did work together on a feature-length film. I put a link in it earlier in chat. It's called Burnt Offering. And when Billy complains about Foley, it was either from that production or from another production that Billy did scoring and sound design for, which was called Archangel from the Winter's End Chronicles, and I put a link up to that as well. Foley is not Billy's favorite thing. It can be tedious, although it can also be a lot of fun.
Fun for weirdos.
I don't know. It's just to
Some
look
of it
at
was
something
fun.
and be like, how can I make something that sounds like that? Even if you can do the thing that's actually on camera, sometimes you need something else to make it actually sound right. Rather than, there's sometimes you might, the footsteps might be on dirt, but you actually record them on dirt and it just doesn't seem right. You have to actually do something else.
What was fun for me was doing it with the kids, having the kids help. That was
Yeah,
kinda fun.
you're very quiet, love.
I said what was fun for me was having the kids help on some of that stuff when they were younger, and
And a lot of the Foley people, like, they have fun because they're just Foley artists, and then you have the Foley editors. So like
Oh, yeah.
so they just get to mess around and make the sounds, and then you have the other guys or girls like doing the actual editing and recording.
Yeah.
So it's it's a little more fun for the artists who just get to like
Make
play with
sounds.
shit and make sounds.
Yeah, it's because you're basically just playing with shit.
Yeah.
I don't know if anybody out there was familiar with, there used to be a show, I don't know if it's still running, but it was called A Prairie Home Companion, and it was hosted by Garrison Keillor, and they had the most incredible sound guy because it was a live theater production, and they would do little skits, and he would tell a story and stuff like that, but they had a sound guy that would make all the sounds on the stage there for the skits, and he was a lot of fun.
all right, let's see what this outdoor sound is like real quick.
I don't think we'll need the whole thing, but
Yeah, there's a couple different. There's that, and then there's. Oh,
I think those are cars driving by.
yeah.
And like
Let me grab.
the beginning has more just like
Yeah, I think it needs to be.
that room, that air.
Yeah. So I'm just gonna grab that little first part. So that comes in on. Oh, you know what we didn't get?
The door
The
opening.
door opening.
Yeah, and closing.
Yeah, we'll
Yeah.
get that in a second. I
Yeah,
never forgot
that'll be
something,
easy.
but
Oh, Michael Hennessy just let us know that this is named after Jack Foley, who was an early innovator in sound design. Kind of cool.
I did not know that.
wow. There actually is a person. That's crazy. There actually was a person named Foley, and he was a lunatic.
Axel Foley.
Yeah, that's kind of. Yeah, I never really thought about that. Oh, damn, I was right there. Oh,
He lived from 1891 to 1967.
Damn.
so this, and then it is going to go. There's that. Then it goes. Boom. So it's going to go all the way up to the door. Okay, right to there. See what that sounds like. So it's going to be. Am I hearing birds though?
Yeah. Probably find one without birds if
Yeah, that I could edit that out, but there's like several of them in there. They're kind of. I wonder if I can. But yeah, I was hearing birds. Hold on, let me go later in the. There was a quieter section near the end. Hold on, real quick. Oops. There was something here. What is this? Actually, in the end, there's not birds, though. I'll have to make it longer, though. Hold on. Let's see, how long is that?
The fact that there are birds might even be a little weirder. It's like, it's been spooky and pounding, and then you get there, and it's like nothing happened.
it's like normal
Yeah.
day.
Yeah, but it's nighttime. Unless it's those, like, well, of course, there was that bird outside our bedroom the other night. Fucking, it was loud. It's like, what is going on?
Yeah, I've heard birds at night.
It was just like freaking crazy. Let me reverse that. So if I go. And then I'm going to go.
One of these nights, we need to get out there and record the coyotes.
Yeah, the coyotes are cool.
They've been really active lately. Several suggestions for bats.
Bats. You don't really hear them though.
Yeah, you mostly don't hear them. It's very high pitched.
Go to the restroom quick.
Okay.
Y'all on YouTube, don't forget to hit that like button for me. Over on Twitch, give us a follow. And on both platforms, make sure that you, well, on Twitch you can, you'll be notified, but on YouTube you actually have to ask to get notifications, so make sure to hit that notification bell. If you'd like to know when Billy releases a video or a short or when he goes live, you'll be kept up on things.
Hey, hold on, Kit. I'm listening to something.
Oh, sorry.
That's
Let
all
me
right.
switch.
Yep.
Duh. There's a whole reason I have a way to talk to y'all without Billy hearing me. Yeah, so make sure that you subscribe to Billy's YouTube channel, hit that notification bell, give us a like on the video today, and over there on Twitch, thank you guys for joining us. Please sure to give us a follow, pretty please. And I should also let you guys know that we do have a Discord channel. So if you guys are interested, you can join us over there. Billy and I aren't there a lot, but there's some really cool folks over there, and you can, you know, share pictures of your setup,
Now,
ask questions
let me
about
put it
gear.
back with the other
You
sounds in
can
there.
get feedback on things. So there's a lot going on over there if you'd like to check it out. And let me throw up a link for you.
Yeah, hold on. I want to change
I'll
something.
stick up a link over on Twitch to the YouTube channel and on YouTube to the Twitch channel. So y'all can find those if you want.
There's that low sound in there, and then I want to go.
Did that work? Oh, it does. Okay.
Okay, now I need to bring up this sound. I'm going to bring this up.
That's a thought, Spasmatic. I don't know how
Okay,
creaky
so
his
it's
couch would
now
be, though.
this.
And actually, I'm sitting here thinking I should throw up a link to Billy's latest video for y'all. which is currently titled, so Billy's most recent video, for those of you that haven't checked it out yet, is now titled The Real Reason I Stopped Doing This, because that's the title that seemed to do the best. And I threw up a link in chat, so if you haven't checked that one out, that's a good one. And the one right before that was all
Back
about
over to the door. I don't know how we forgot the door earlier.
the 808. Bless you.
Thank you.
He can't hear me. Some commentary here on what people would do if they opened the door in the middle of the night and found a deck of cards sitting there. You know, a couple of votes for would not pick them up. One for I'd kick them off the porch and probably move. And one for I'd think, cool, a free deck of cards, and then I'd be murdered.
I'll tell you what. If somebody was banging on my door like that in the middle of the freaking night, you know what I'd go to the... What I'd be holding my hand when I went to the door, right?
I do.
You know what I would be. And it would be ready.
And then you'd be looking around like, well, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Of course,
Open and close.
if anybody's banging on our door like that out here, there's
God,
something
I
really,
one time
really
I
wrong.
almost did that with Jake one time.
What?
When Jake was living here. But I forgot Jake was living here. And it was in the middle of the night. I'm laying in bed, and I literally hear somebody outside on the porch walking. I see this big body, and I grab
shit.
I grabbed, you know what?
Yeah.
And I was like, and then I realized, like, oh, that's Jake.
Just the roommate, for heaven's sake. So now we have to get the door opening?
Yeah.
Okay.
And
Oh,
closing,
yeah.
I
Get
think.
the lav on. That's cool.
All right, so let me do, because we got the knock. Where'd I put? Let me put it next to the knock. Okay, so this will be door. It's just, that's the thing about Foley. It gets deeper and deeper and deeper
Then you're
and
like,
deeper.
oh, this
and
thing
you're
should
like,
make a
oh,
sound.
my freaking God. You know, it's
You're
like,
like, oh, I scratched my nose, then you should get that.
yeah.
What would that sound like?
Okay.
And then you think about what does stuff sound like that you normally don't think about.
Oh, yeah, well, let's put on the headphones, too.
Oh, yeah, let me get...
So we don't get feedback here. Yeah, before you got here, I made some terrible feedback by accidentally turning on the speakers.
Oh, shit.
Oh, it was scary. It was bad. Okay, so let me check the level here. What? Oh, how wide? What was that sound?
What's that?
There was just a. What was that?
Oh, I heard that.
Was it the wind on the mic? Here, open the door.
Oh,
Yeah.
What is that?
It's the wind, the air.
Oh, that sounds cool as
that
hell.
does sound cool.
Whoa.
Wow. Okay, I want to get that just to have it.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool. Okay, here, let me get and we'll have to just time this one up. Okay, oh, hold on, now we got to capture this on camera. This is important. The moment.
Yeah, I was going to say, where's our door shot?
Yeah, the moment he opened the door. Oh my God, we're getting spaghetti in here though.
Uh-oh. Paschetti.
More of your cable management skills, Billy?
Well, it's like there's no cameraman.
Yeah.
And I'm trying to just do it all. And this ain't easy. Do you know how hard this is? Hold on. I always thought about calling up Chris and saying, hey, you want to come help today?
I mean, you could have.
Yeah, and then I forgot. Okay, here we go. This is very important. Let me actually get you from this direction. Oh, shit. Okay. All right, here we are. Foley, opening. Damn it. Opening the door. This is what we do around here. Okay.
not closing now because of this cable.
Yeah, hold on. Let me get right to where, and the opening we're gonna have to probably like, move. The closing one you can probably get. All right, here we go. All right. All right, here we go. Let me turn this off. Oh, come on. Okay, it did that thing where it forgot my key command. I don't know why. Here we go. Okay, so now let me move that. And I'll take out that low frequency sound in there.
Oh, the latch wasn't in.
Oh, okay, do it again. Oh, yeah. Sometimes you got to tap on the end.
Yeah.
There's something I tightened. Yeah, long story. Okay, let's try that again. Here we go. It's probably good. And then, so that is... Wait. Why not? Wait, what the hell? Why am I not hearing it? Oh, I'm being a bonehead. That's actually the low frequency. I was just looking at the waveform. Oh, it just needs to be louder. Okay, here we go. How's that?
I think this.
Is that good?
Yeah, I think.
Okay, so now let's get
Yeah.
the closing.
Mhm.
And let's see, that's right.
A creaky hinge has been suggested,
that.
of course.
I do actually have a door with a creaky hinge.
That you do. Actually, we have a variety,
Yeah.
but there's one that's right there.
Okay, here we go. All right. Yep.
I like how I had the click of the door.
Yeah, let me... Yeah.
Yeah, it kind of has a nice texture.
Huh?
It has a nice texture to it. It goes click, click.
Yep.
Cool.
All right, so we got that. And the only other thing I think was you wanted to put like another sound. Did you want another sound at the end for the monster?
Oh, yeah, like just something more blaring on top if we have.
Yeah.
Even if we're burying it.
Oh, hold on. Let me do
Oh,
this.
shit.
Okay, just in case.
Yeah, I've got a sound I'll send you real quick. Might work.
Another studio fly-through.
Do you have that thumb drive, Billy?
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, Spasmatic points out that you would unlock the door before you open it, but sometimes we just kind of... That's funny because last night when we were watching Mulholland Drive, at a certain point we realized nobody was locking their doors. Like, ever. And, there's creepy things going on. It's like, lock your door.
Check, check. All right, you guys can hear me. Yeah, it was safer back then. All right, let me. Creatures design. All right, here is. It's creatures and design. So there's 3 of them you can pick from, but they're pretty pretty fucked up sounding.
So now let me go. Oops. Oh, I need dummy. Okay, transfer some Steven, and then. Yeah, I don't know why the shared folder didn't work. Oh, creatures, and then
Yeah.
design. Okay.
Those three. I mean, I probably only need one, but I put three.
We
of
could put them all in there too.
Fuck it. Yeah.
Okay, let me get rid of this. No, I need to get rid of that.
Just layer them all together.
Yeah, perhaps. And then here, let me go on the DAW. This over here. This a little smaller too. Well, okay. Where is all my scary sounds down here? Yeah, when I was looking at this earlier before Steven got here, because I remember working on it, was like a freaking really long stream. And then when I pulled it, because I did it, and then I just moved to other projects. Like, man, we got a lot of freaking sounds and shit on here, man. Like
like
look at
8
all this
hours.
stuff. There's this. Hold on. It's like, oh man, we did some stuff like this. We went. That's actually my guitar.
Oh, the woo.
Yeah, I had like a vibrato
thing.
thing, and it was an accident. I'd had the guitar because I was going to play something, and then I kind of bumped it, so the string was just barely doing that, but it was going, oh, and I recorded that. That's the guitar. Then we have this.
Gosh, I have to turn my mic up.
Hold
I can't
on.
hear it.
Hold on, let me just crank it up really loud. This.
Headphones.
Oh yeah.
That is using my cello bow on one of the springs from when we did the sample song contest. So I made this thing with all these springs on it. So I was scraping that on a spring. And then we had, I think here's another one here. Yeah, that's another one of the springs. And then we had, and then I hit the hammer dulcimer one time.
I think that might have been the garage door spring, that
Yeah,
big one.
and here's the hammer dulcimer. I hit it one time. Actually, I might have to turn that up in the mix. It goes, yeah, just maybe a couple tenths of a dB. And then we had and then all this stuff. That's actually me screaming.
Oh yeah.
But I pitched it up.
Yeah, I forgot about that.
And then here's two more of my screams. All right, here. I don't know how I got it to sound like, I don't know what I did, but it's me screaming. Oh, and then piano bangs from Burnt Offering when we recorded the piano in the old schoolhouse, which was this. Oh, here it is together. Yeah.
That's badass. So there was just a piano sitting there in the abandoned schoolhouse?
There was this abandoned schoolhouse, and we went to do impulse responses.
Yeah.
But we also recorded other stuff like, God dang it, what's his name again?
James.
Madman.
James.
Yeah. Got James like, go way down this hallway and go around that corner and scream your head off. And then we hear him like this bang. I was like, oh shit, is he all right? And he was like, he'd found some metal. He was like, literally just, because they were going to destroy this thing anyway. So we were just banging shit and just smashing shit. And then there was this old piano, and we recorded, I got a bunch of samples off that. We could make a whole song because we were like hitting individual notes and then slamming it like that. And then we also had, here's another, wait, this is Scream or is this Hammer Dulcimer? What is this shit? Hold on. I don't know what the fuck that is. Just all these fucking sounds. And then, of course, I did put cello on here. I got two cello sounds. One is this. And then the other one is this.
Perfect. perfect. Yeah.
Dude,
That first one there's a track in Master and Commander where like
Yes.
it's all foggy and then the ship that they're trying to fight and it's like it sounds just like that.
the cool thing about Master and Commander 2, the sound from that is not only good playing, but the sound of it, you get a lot of like, there's a lot of rosin on the strings, and it's kind of, you hear this high end, but it's also because it's just a cello and a violin. It's like when you get a whole orchestra, it all kind of blends and you're in a bigger room, but when you're in a smaller room, you hear all that fucking high end, but they also added reverb onto it, which was fucking amazing. That's one of my, have you ever watched Master and Commander? Oh, dude.
Oh yeah, you
Yeah.
should totally
The
see it.
sound in that thing?
Yeah, I gotta check it
And
out.
there's all these things like sailing, but there's sometimes they have like, it's almost like horror sounds, but it's with the sailing ship because there was like people, they had a lot of like myths and superstitions like the sailors did.
Okay.
You know, like,
Yeah.
oh, if there's like this and this and this, then it's bad luck on the ship. And there's a little bit of that, but there's like, and then there's this low shit in there sometimes when they're like, and it's not, I never really thought about it till tonight. It's actually more like horror sounds.
Cool.
Then would normally a movie like that to be like, you know, brass instruments and like these triumphants because it's a war thing. But this is done in this more creepy way. But it also kind of goes with this. There's like 22 books in the series, and I've read all of them.
Well, at a
Every
certain
fucking
point,
read
they're hunting for that ship, and the crew is superstitious, and they're calling it a ghost ship.
Oh, here's another good sound right here. I like this one. And that goes with this right here. But
Nice.
you barely hear it in there because it's like this. It goes. Actually, I can turn that shit. Oh wait, you know what? Hold on. There's some sounds in there
Ambient
that I
sound.
left in there. Hold on. I'm doing sloppy work here. Hold on. Boom. Hold on. That laugh. Steven, is that you laughing?
Yeah.
That shit's fucking amazing. Hold on. Where is it? Hold on. I know we're gonna get to work here. I just want to show off our sounds. Look at this.
Yeah.
Okay, right here. So here's actually I am going to turn it up a little. So it goes like this. It goes.
Yeah, it's like in the background.
That shit's
Yeah.
cool.
Creepy.
Okay. Oh, now we got one more. Now, all right, I'm going to do it all. We're going to do it all. Here's another one. What is this?
I'm going to throw up a link to that stream where y'all made all these.
Okay.
Cool.
The fuck is that? Oh, that's a backwards laugh.
Mm-hmm.
And then I think that's it. Oh, and then we've got the whispers. The whispers are cool as shit. I like the whispers. Happened several times. We got. Oh, sorry, wrong one. Hold on, let me turn. I want to make sure I go back to the original. Okay, that's the original. Okay, check it out. I'm going to turn it way up so you can hear it. That's some creepy stuff. What still gets me. I mean, it's in the background. Hold on, listen to it in the mix though. Kid, I can hear you.
Well, no, I actually turned it off. That's why.
Oh, it's in the movie. And then it does it again. The second one is this one. Here's the second one by itself.
That's
And then in the mix, it's like this. You know what it was, Steven? I think I said we were trying to like do backwards sounds. Was this one? I was like, well,
Oh, yeah.
just
Yeah.
make it sound like it's
Like
backwards.
you're backwards, and then you reverse it. It
And
sounds
then you
even more
reverse the
fucked
thing
up.
where you're trying to make it sound backwards, and it sounds way more backwards.
Yep.
Yeah, that was pretty cool.
Dude, this shit sounded pretty good. Hold on. Any more sounds to check out? That's it. Okay, so now let me try out these sounds for the end. Where, oh yeah, that's the whole reason I was fucking here.
Squirrel.
Yes, it happens. It happens. Okay, let me bring them all. Damn it, hold on. I'm having issues here. So bring them all down to here. And then I got to find out, where does it hit? Where's the I do kind of miss the old clown guy or whatever the hell, Skeletor.
Yeah.
But this is better. Skeletor was just...
Yeah, where's the studio's skeleton?
It's in the back somewhere. It's coming apart. Like, literally, pieces are coming off that thing. Okay, so this hits right on this, right. Boom.
And for those of you that missed the last stream, there was a placeholder for the monster at the end that was just a plastic skeleton.
Well, no, well, kind of, but Steven like did some other stuff to it. It was epic, is all I can say. It was fucking amazing. It was one of the coolest things I've ever done. All right, check this out. Well, let me see what it sounds like first. So here's the first one. Oh, actually, there's that, and then the next one is this. Oh, geez.
The first one was better.
Oh, hold on.
Hold on.
I just realized there was something I wanted to pan, and I forgot what it was. Hold on, I got to find it. I've got to do it now while I'm thinking about it. It was this. Oh, hold on. Yeah, I had it on the right. I want it on the left. Maybe I should... Oh, fuck. Hold on. Let me just... Yeah, I'm going to do it. Just a little bit of a pan. Nothing too crazy. You know, why not? Why not? Hold on. I'm just automating a pan right here. Okay, boom. All right, back to what I was doing. Sorry. So we were on monster sounds, which are, where the fuck are I lost them. Okay, so we heard that one. That was the scream. It was this. Jesus. And then there's this one. I like that one.
Yeah.
That low one's really good. So blended. So here it is without it in there. And then we'll add it in.
I love that little that is kind of at the end. It really makes it.
Jeez.
But I got to add some reverb on the end of it. Hold on. Which reverb is this? This is, oh, that's that. I think I'm going to want the super massive. No, I want this one.
Sorry, Michael. Michael might have nightmares tonight.
Oh, Michael, actually, last time we worked on this thing, Michael had to go away.
Yes,
Like,
it was
I
too
can't,
creepy.
I have to stop watching. Sorry. God, hold on. Here's another one. Okay, so I want it to only echo at the end. So it's going to be like... Fuck. It's hard to do without seeing the whole screen. Enough complaint. Move all this. Damn it. I don't know. I don't like it. Maybe I do like it. You know what? Fuck it. Hold on. I'm wasting my time with this. Let me do this. I want to delete this automation. Hold on. God dang it. I'm just going to put on a custom delay on here. Let me group this. Put a delay on there. Where is it? Filter delay. And then I just want it to go about like that. So it's going to be like a little longer. Let's go back to it's probably about right. It might just be able to do it like that. So it'll be like not dry down. So how should I do? Oh no, I need to blend into that. Oh, I know what I got to. Hold on, I'm doing this wrong. Hold on. I don't want to put it here. Get rid of this. I need to be able to send to it. Hold on. Makes a difference the way the delay works. Like whether you're pushing into it or editing after or automating after. So I need to go create an insert return track. And let's go echo 2. All right. So that's what I want. I want to go like this, and then I want to put this at echo there. So it's going to go. So I just want to automate. I don't want to get the first part of the sound. So I'm going to go, God damn, this fucking thing's in my way. Let's come in smooth. Something like that. I don't know. Something like this. I want it longer. What is that? I'll just do it like this. Fuck it. There we go. Okay, so it'll be like.
Okay, I need to do more like this. Something like that. Should I echo that sound or not?
What does it sound like without it?
Yeah, I don't know. I'm starting to second guess it.
If you could echo it without echoing
Well, I know.
the little high pitch thing.
No, I know. That's what I was originally trying to do. I just kind of want to get something to echo there.
Yeah, the rest of it's cool.
Okay, now. No, shit. God damn it. It does need to be here. I moved it too far. There's something in the high end there I want, but it's, I got to be right after the voice. It still gets it in there. It's hard to not have it in there. Because there's actually an echo built into the sound, so it's like... It's actually... It's right there. I'm just trying to get this little bit of air right after it, but I don't want that to echo. It kind of gets it. I just kind of want the high end to hold out longer. It gets dark too soon. Let me see. I don't know. Okay, the delay can be longer. Yeah, I'll do all this fucking work, and then in the end, it'll like be something like you barely fucking hear it. And you'll be like, whatever, but I'll know. Okay, so I just need to make it way more gentle coming in. Yeah, I spent a lot of fucking stupid time automating my sends to delays. It all started with, let's dance. Mm-hmm. You ever paid attention to the delays on that song?
The vocals?
Yep. Yeah. They changed throughout the song, like the amount of feedback and a bunch of other shit. It's kind of crazy. It's tweaked out. But it was probably also like a Lexicon prime time or super prime time, which were early digital delays and all of it. They'd be a little funky sometimes. And if you put a little modulation on it, modulation was kind of fucked up, so it'd make it seem like could be that too. That shit was crazy. But I know they were definitely writing shit up and down on the faders on that song. Oh God, I'm so close. I like that.
Yeah, that little.
Yeah, just
more subtle.
A little slower. Okay, I'm up at 976, something like that. Actually, I usually like it being different on each side. Yeah, it's got to be slower. Got a little slower. I think I got to get up above. Oh, I only get to 999 milliseconds. That's it. All right. All right. Well, then I guess we're done. Okay. Now let's look at it with the screen, or with the or a bigger sized thingy here. All right. Jesus. just now want to do something else to it. Okay, I'm gonna do it. Wait, where is it? It's here. I am going to add some saturation ahead of the delay.
Damn.
Shit. Okay, so here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna Are you turning off the switch on and off the actual microphone?
No, I'm using the box.
Oh, it's clicking today.
Yeah, I know.
What's up with that? Well, the damn thing's only like about 30 years old. Hold it up. Can you hold it up to the camera? It's actually a speaker line switcher
it's
thing.
not quite long enough.
Yeah.
There.
Yeah, that's what I used like back in the day, and I just reverse engineered it for the microphone, but it started clicking today. The damn thing is like held together with tape. All right, so here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to work on just a real quick mix of this, and I'm going to turn the speakers down. Y'all barely hear it in the background. I'll turn it up when we're done. Chris, you got to remind me to turn it back up, right?
Okay.
But in the meantime, Kit, if there's any questions, I don't know if there's any questions. I'm going to put Steven on the spot here. Steven?
I mean, there was one way back, but it wasn't related to what y'all were doing.
So put on your headphones, and you'll be able to hear Kit. And then I'm going to turn this down really low, but I'll be able to hear it in here. So I'm going to work on this mix.
Okay, well, then
y'all
that won't
talk.
work.
And y'all talk while I'm doing. And I'm going to come back. I'm going to play the mix. I'm just going to work on it for a minute, okay?
Atmos mix. Wow. Yeah. Not on this one, but that would be awesome. I've worked on a few Atmos projects, and it's intense. It's a whole other monster. It's like surround on steroids.
Go ahead and switch over to stream, and I think Steve can hear you on the stream version.
Can you hear me now, Steven?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Can you hear her?
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, actually, Billy and I were just up in Athens, and those of you that tune into Billy's videos on YouTube will, at a later date, see this because we've got a cool project in the works for you analog fans. But we were up at a studio there, and yeah, he has his mix space wired up so that he can do Atmos mixing there. And Billy, a lot of people ask Billy about doing it, but it was just like, it's what we're doing is enough.
Yeah.
Have you done Atmos mixing, Steven?
A little bit, yeah. I've worked on a few projects where it was Atmos and podcast, like fiction podcast stuff as well, and film stuff. But it's intense. It gives you more choices. I mean, it can be good. It's just, I don't know about music though. I've heard some mixes on music where it kind of loses its glue, because a lot of music's like glued in the stereo field, and then when you separate all those elements, the guitars can sound thin and weak because you're gluing stuff and you're putting a compressor or a bus compressor. So I haven't really enjoyed too much like music in Atmos unless it was created for it. I've heard some EDM artists that make music in Atmos for Atmos, and that's different because they're already like moving the objects around and choosing how to put the symbols and stuff. But I've heard some songs where, I grew up listening to them, and then I hear them in Atmos, and I'm like, oh man, something sounds off. Like it sounds thin,
Right.
Because there's, you start to separate all those elements, and it kind of can thin out some stuff. But it's still cool. I think there's a future for it, for music. I know film is the standard.
Yeah, I was going to say, for film in particular, it seems like that would be pretty cool.
Yeah, especially in the theater, because like now when you go to an Atmos theater and you hear like all the stuff, it moves over like your head, and it's not just surround. It's like 100 and I forget, it's like 180. I forget the exact number, but the amount of channels that you can move things to is just insane. But I'm still learning more about it, like as we speak. But
Yeah, they're saying Billy's got no room for more speakers, and Spy Guy said there's never going to be a house big enough for Billy. This is true.
The gear just keeps growing on its own.
And not just gear, but just stuff.
Yeah.
But the stuff ends up being used. So I don't know.
Somehow, yeah, it's useful. Like everything from the gear to that skeleton you guys had here, and you guys had like a cat, like that whole crazy.
Oh yeah, the
cat thing.
taxidermy bobcat is still around. Actually, that's a funny story, but yeah, we went to see one of Billy's clients playing at a bar out towards Winder, and it was on stage with him, this taxidermy bobcat, and there is a whole story which was pretty hilarious, but suffice it to say that he gave Billy the bobcat, insisted that Billy take the bobcat at that gig. And so we went home with a taxidermied bobcat named Bob. And Bob lived in the studio for quite some time. Yeah, we got back to the car and there was more to the experience. The whole experience of that gig was crazy. Actually, Steven, part of the whole reason for us going out there had to do with a podcast. What was it? In the Red Clay or something like that. There's a podcast and it's about like
Dixie Mafia, right?
the Dixie Mafia.
Yep.
That's right. And we were actually going to meet the son of one of the Dixie Mafia,
Okay.
and anyway, it was interesting. That didn't happen, but a lot of other crazy things did happen. And then we finally, after all of that, get back to the car with a bobcat and a branding iron and a lyric book, which that also we were sent home with that day. And then we just sat in the car and we couldn't do anything. We just laughed for 10 minutes because we couldn't even drive. It was absolutely insane. It was very healing. We sat there and laughed for 10 minutes. Anyway, that was Bob. So, but I think that client maybe was not actually supposed to give Bob away because it wasn't too long after that something about his wife and could he have Bob back? And Billy was like, "Oh no, man. No, you gave me this bobcat. This bobcat lives in the studio now." Anyway, he ended up trading us Bob for a different taxidermied bobcat who's named Tom. Tom is much scarier. And Tom's legs have been chewed off.
Oh no.
It's ridiculous. It's absolutely ridiculous. Anyway, yes. So, yeah, back to stuff. We have a lot of stuff.
Yeah. Every time I come over, it just feels like there's more. Like that
Yes.
guitar, that's new. Billy was telling me about.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you guys got a new guitar. It just keeps growing.
Yeah, actually, the guitar was cool. We were in Athens. Actually, I've said that we were over there, and the guy has the Atmos, capabilities in his mix room. But we were hitting a bunch of thrift stores because we're on the hunt for a few things. And, we went into this one in Athens. It was cool, but it was like very trendy and like a lot of cool stuff in there, but everything was too overpriced. Set up almost like one of these places that's like antique stores and different vendors have booths, right? And they all have their secondhand stuff that they're selling. And there was this one booth that had a lot of music related stuff and it was not overpriced. And that guitar was hanging on the wall in there and it's almost precisely the guitar that Billy had when he was like 15.
Whoa.
And we actually have a picture of him at that age with that guitar. It was a Sears and Roebuck,
Oh, cool.
which is a department store, guitar. And so we've got a picture of him at that age with that guitar. And then, this one's almost exactly the same. It was the same line, but it looks pretty much the same. And it was $160, I think, or $165.
Man, I wish I would have kept my first guitar. It was like a cheap Squire Strat, but it's like I was 14.
Yeah.
Oh man, it's just you don't realize when you sell gear. Like I shouldn't ever sell gear again. That's
Yeah.
like,
Billy always says that. Don't ever sell anything.
yeah, you
Just
never
don't
know.
get rid of it. He's got quite a few things that he regrets, but a lot more stuff I think that maybe other folks might have gotten rid of that Billy is glad that he didn't.
Yeah, that's a tough lesson to learn. But yeah, now I kind of promised myself like I'm not going to sell any more gear. But now I'm like mostly software. So now I'm like using digital stuff. I'm using
Right.
plugins. My laptop is pretty much almost all I use. So it kind of sucks because I was like, I'll buy the gear, but I'm probably not going to use half of it anymore.
Hey, Billy thought that he was, we moved out here and he was setting up his mix space and
Hmm.
figured that he was not really going to be doing much recording
Yep.
anymore, except maybe for himself. And that's not how that played out.
And then you guys got the Zone. I haven't been there in years, but I'm sure there's a
Yeah,
bunch
the
of stuff
Zone is
over
still there. Actually, I don't know if you know Darren. There's a friend of ours, Darren Stanley. He's a great drummer in the Atlanta area, and his girlfriend, Ansley Stewart, and they live there now and are taking very good care of it
Oh,
for
cool.
us.
Is it still downstairs, the mix room, everything the same?
It is, but they also use it as a studio space for themselves. So Billy still can go there and finish mixes, which he does do. But, most of the time they're using it for their own studio space, which is really cool. It's got fresh life.
Yeah, that was the first real studio I saw when I was a kid. Like I was 19, and I was
Yeah.
like, because you've got your home studios and the family computer, and everyone. That's what I did. My friends did. But when I walked into the Zone, I was just like, oh, this is real. Like this is the real thing.
You were in high school when you were in Grout,
I just
right?
graduated.
Just out of high school?
Just graduated. Yeah,
Yeah.
that year.
Yeah, y'all. So there was a band called Grout, and Steven was the DJ, scratching records.
Mm-hmm.
And Jake, who we referenced earlier, who was our roommate out here for quite some time, when he was a teenager, he was in that band. He was singing. And there was, we had a drummer, actually Dog, who's been on a stream or two. And we had bassist and who was on
Yeah,
guitar?
it was basses with Linwood. We didn't have another guitar. I did some guitar
Jake,
towards the
duh.
end. Yeah.
Jake was singing and playing guitar.
I remember towards the end, I got a guitar and an amp, and I was doing DJing and backup guitar for Jake.
Oh,
It was-
fun.
Yeah, because
That's
that was my
awesome.
first instrument. But yeah, that was the first studio I walked in. I saw the Little John records, and I was like, oh my god, this is. But Billy was the first one I saw, like when the whole Pro Tools thing was happening, where everyone was going digital, and that's where I was gonna start investing in my own gear, and I was like, oh, I'm just gonna buy a Pro Tools little M box. I didn't even bother buying a tape machine and a console or like looking for that. As soon as I saw that Billy was making hit records in the computer, I was like, okay, that's it. That's what.
Yeah.
I'm doing.
Billy was an early adopter for that. Because Billy started in the 90s in Pro Tools. And I think y'all were like
2002,
2001-ish,
yeah,
something
early
in there,
2000s, yeah,
I think.
Yep.
Yeah.
And that was when I think the first records, Never Scared was one of the first ever to be mixed in the box, and like Kelly Clarkson or a Ricky Martin song. There's only a handful of songs that were like only in the box.
Yeah.
I remember Billy was one of them,
Yep.
and that was insane to see that.
Yeah. And then, of course, it took off. There's, so much to be said for it. As much as people are into analog again now, and, for a lot of good reasons, there's still also so much to be said for digital.
Yeah, especially when you're doing callbacks and you're going back to adjust
For
things.
the film? Can you imagine?
Yeah, they used to have tape. I mean, I don't know how the hell they did it. But
That's it's crazy to think
Yeah.
about all the stuff you guys have been doing on this live stream and on the previous live stream and matching that to film if you were working on analog tape.
you have to have like labels and tape, and then one adjustment you got to redo. Yeah.
Seriously.
I don't know how they even made movies back then on the sound side, but yeah, that's a big game changer, is being able to like go back and just make a quick tweak. And also like synthesizers. I love synthesizers. I love modular synths, but it's permanent. If you record something, then you have to go back. So I can imagine like shows now like Stranger Things, which is heavy analog. I can't imagine how it must have been for making adjustments and
Yeah.
things, because you have to almost recreate things, and you can't just go back and plug in and make a tweak. But
Yeah.
yeah, but I miss the old stuff. And whenever you get your hand on something, I think that's why vinyl is like selling a ton now, and cassettes are back.
Cassettes are back. My
Yeah.
kids are into cassettes.
That's so cool.
I mean, I've gotten so fed up with the whole streaming service thing and, not owning anything and just being, it's like one day you go to listen to your favorite song and it's gone.
Yep.
Or it's been remixed and it's just not the way you want it anymore.
Yeah.
And which, interestingly, do you know that song, Somebody That I Used to Know by Gautier?
Yeah.
I've been hearing it on the radio again, but Kimbra's not on it.
Yeah, it's a remix. I forget the artist's name. It's like a cover with different vocals and something.
Okay.
Yeah, they use the song as like a sample almost, and they kind of like remix it. A lot of people are doing that now, where it's not just the sample, but they
but it's like almost the
Yeah.
same song,
Yep.
except I was like, no, Kimbra needs to be on this. It's like,
yeah. I've heard a few tracks like that where they take an older song, but they just even like pay homage to the song. They kind of reference like the
well, now there's been a few God bless it, Elton John songs that have been made.
Oh yeah, I think Dua Lipa
Yeah,
did one
I mean, those are fun. Those are
Yeah,
fun,
yeah.
and especially since actually he's involved.
in the new
in the new
version.
one, yeah.
Yeah. I remember hearing that. I was like, oh, that's cool. That's a cool new way to reuse like a song, but not like destroying it. You know.
Yeah,
But yeah, it's insane. Like '90s too is like came back because those '80s for a while kind of made a resurgence, and now it's like '90s,
I know.
and eventually,
feel bad.
and now it's toeing into the 2000s. So I'm hearing stuff that we did with Grout in like early 2000s coming back. So now you've
Yeah.
got bands doing Deftones and
Like Evanescence has
yeah.
kind of had a resurgence.
Yeah. The video game. Was it? I forget what video game they did, but she did a song for a theme song for a video game recently.
I mean, that's the video game music. There's so much good stuff out there right now.
Yeah. And the bands are hopping on that. Like I think League of Legends, was it Linkin Park did a song for
Yes.
them?
Actually, have you seen that anime?
No,
You should.
I haven't. I need to check it out.
Yeah.
But it's so cool to see like all that crossover, the crossover
Mm-hmm.
of like the mediums of like video games and the TV shows. Like when Metallica, they used Master of Puppets on Stranger Things, and it became this whole thing. And they got this whole
Hell,
fan base.
I mean, God, running up that hill, Kate Bush.
yeah, Kate Bush
Yeah.
was #1. I mean, that's so cool to see a TV show
really
be able to do
is.
that. But what was I gonna say? I think it's one of those things where it kind of like every 10, 20 years, it feels like something comes back. And then to hear bands doing like 7-string guitars again, I'm like, holy shit, I never thought that would come back. And then the new metal stuff
Yeah.
is back. It blows my mind. Because that was like my peak high school, 19, 20 years old where that music came out.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Let's see, where'd it go? Skip72 was saying, in the 90s, were Cubase and Pro Tools the biggest? I'm thinking Pro Tools definitely was.
Yeah.
That was like the thing.
That was the big thing. And Nuendo was also kind of big because they're Steinberg. I think they're the same company. Cubase, and then I know like Fruity Loops was kind of in and out. Now it's huge in hip hop and EDM. Fruity Loops, but I remember my first DAW I guess I used was Cool Edit Pro, which is now Adobe Audition. So it was like not really a DAW, kind of a DAW, but it's like just a recorder. And then I would make beats on like a friend of mine gave me a ripped version of Fruity Loops, and I just learned how to make beats on that. And that's just
Yeah. It was really interesting. Billy was talking, Chris Vermillion has been in for a couple of streams, and they're working on a project now. And, Chris was making beats. It was crazy listening to him talk about how they were using some of the analog gear to make beats and to chop things and repeat them. And it's just like, that was pretty interesting to listen to. So
God,
yeah, Chris Vermillion will be back. Yes, somebody was asking. We did say grout, as in GROUT, as in the stuff that holds things together, like
Yeah.
So like the stuff that is in between tiles. But yes, that's kind of the point. It holds things together.
Yeah, I think I was the last member to join. I was the newest member, I think. Everyone was already there. And it was funny because Jordan, he was a rapper, Joe at
Yep.
the time. I was in a rap group with him and a buddy of mine in high school during that same time.
Okay.
And so I was making beats and scratching for them. And I remember him telling me, oh, I'm working with a producer who works with Lil Jon. It's this rock stuff. And I was like, oh, I want in on that. That sounds cooler than the high school stuff we're working on.
Right.
And he's like, no, buddy of mine's got the gig. Don't worry. I remember I bugged Jordan every fucking time I saw him because I knew that I was like, okay, that's bigger than what we're doing. So I want in. And then I was pretty confident in what I could do at that time because I was, really good at scratching. And no. I was like, all right, well, the second you need me, I'll be there. you're gonna want to use me eventually.
Right.
And I was at work at a pizzeria, and I remember he called me, and he was like, "Hey, so my buddy, I think he was like hungover or something. He couldn't show up. He's like, can you just show up tomorrow?" I was like, done. Got the day
right,
off.
Yeah.
Got my stuff, and I remember I met Billy, walked into the zone. I was so intimidated. I was like, oh my God, this is the real deal. And I plugged in my DJ stuff, and I started scratching on a song called Burnout. Mm-hmm. And I thought it was the audition. I was like, cool, I'm just scratching, messing around. And then Billy's mixing it and puts it in the song. So the first thing I did was what is that intro in Burnout with the scratching. And then, yeah, and then Billy's like, oh, I guess you're in the band now. I was like, what the fuck? I was in the band.
That totally tracks.
And after that, I was in the band. And I was like, holy shit. And that was it. So from that point forward, it was just like, just went on and gigged and did all the crazy, stories and stuff that we did, all the things we did. But yeah, I didn't even know I was like auditioning. And it was just like Billy's doing what he's doing now. He was mixing as I scratched. And I thought it was just like, I'm just playing stuff for him. And he was just going to like assess what I'm doing. And it's like, no, you're in the band now.
Alrighty. I think
Skip
I
72.
might-
Billy started,
why don't
as
you
far as
switch back over
DAWs
so I
go,
can-
Billy started in Pro Tools.
Billy said he's
That was
ready.
by that time. Billy was already working on some,
Oh,
with some
Kit?
major labels.
Can you not hear me?
Oh,
think so.
you were quiet. What you need?
Oh, I'm ready to play this. Are y'all in the middle of something?
Well, I was just telling Skip 72 asked which DAW that you worked with first, and I was saying that it was Pro Tools. That you were already doing some major label stuff, and that's just what people
Well,
used.
actually, the first DAW I was on was Opcode Vision, Studio Vision Pro or something like that. Opcode was
Okay.
a great company that made MIDI software, so I could like do all my sequencing on a computer and just sync it up to the tape machine because I was on analog tape, and I'd sync up with SMPTE. And then somebody's like, oh, you can record audio, and I'm like, what? And you could record through the 1/8" jack. And it was only a few tracks, and it didn't sound that great, but I did it. I only did a couple songs, and then suddenly everything blew up, and then I got Pro Tools. But technically speaking,
Okay. Yeah.
that's what I did for some of the parts of the Predator song.
Oh, okay.
And then I was like, I can't do what I need to do. What else can I buy? And then I got into that. All right, so I'm going to play this now.
Make sure to turn it back up.
Oh, yeah, thanks. Dude, this sounds pretty freaking cool. There's definitely some chord sounds that aren't quite matching up. Just because I get into I start like freaking out. Like everything just looks weird to me when I start getting the timing on this shit. So I usually have to come back and work on it a couple times. But we'll play what I got now. And
nice.
yeah, hold on. I'm just going to move myself out of the way a little bit now. Let me bring the screen down here because I've been actually looking at it up here. And can I do full screen view of this thing? Here, let me bring it. I don't know if there's like a full screen mode in Ableton for this, but I'll do this. Let me switch this back here. All right, let's see what we got. Let me go back to, of course, damn it, hold on. I just realized I got to move this up here now. Oh, hold on. Jesus. God damn. Hold on.
I'm just sitting here crunching away, and then I realized my mic was still on. Hopefully, I was
Hold
far
on.
enough away.
If I make the screen the full size, then I can't freaking see my damn DAW. So I got.
You have so many screens down there. Can't you move it to one under the?
Well, yeah, I did. That's what I did. I just
Okay.
forgot. I keep having to put it where the audience can see it. That's why I need another capture card so I can capture two different screens.
Yes.
Just being realistic about it. Okay, here we go. Let me go back to the beginning. And I think I got it turned up here pretty good. Here we go. Oh, is your mic off?
Yep.
Okay. That sounds pretty dang good.
Nice.
Nice.
Yeah. Hell yeah. Hold on, let me turn off that right there.
Hell yeah.
There we go.
Pretty cool.
Yeah, I mean, I'm going to move the card sounds around a little bit, and there's some other sounds. Something's making some noise. It might just be I have such low output out of the DAW now. I think I got my monitor thing turned up really loud. Well, is there any questions that anybody wanted to know before we go?
I think we answered a bunch
Oh,
while we
they're
were...
bringing up my desktop again?
Yes, yes.
I know. It's just like, Cool Edit Pro is still available for download. What? Wow.
Jeez, yeah. That's what I first started on. God.
I mean,
But
yeah.
no, and we'll be putting this out, like, once we finish it and finalize it, you know, I'll put it on my social media and YouTube and, you know, kind of want to do more stuff like this. But yeah, going to put it out as an official, like, short film.
Cool.
So...
Yeah, I like doing that. I mean, it's kind of doing the Foley kind of sucks, but when I see it back, I like
Yeah.
the whole. I just love like putting sound on a picture, and once you start doing that, it really can add so much emotion to that.
Thank you for the follow, Mad Hensley.
Appreciate that. But yeah, it's just like audio and film is so important, and it tends to like I think get like not the seriousness it deserves, you know, like within the industry. But it's like literally, in my opinion, 50% of the perception. You got your eyes and you got your ears. You know what I'm saying? And man, it's like when you first sent this to me, it was like, oh, it's cool. But then as we put the sound into it, it actually makes like when it closes in on your face and all that, it makes it look more scary.
Yep.
And yeah. Thanks, Two-Headed Monster.
Yeah.
Oh, my new guitar.
That's right. We were just talking about it. I was telling the story of finding it in the thrift store.
Yeah, hold on a sec.
Well, thanks for hanging with us, Skip. We're wrapping up here.
Oh, nice.
Kind of shortest during, well, definitely shorter than last time,
Yeah,
that's for
8
sure.
hours.
But yeah, so I like to buy things in thrift stores. And actually, if you've watched my videos and my channels, like I like cheap microphones. So like you go to thrift stores, a microphone I get for $2 or $5, perfect for certain things. And we've done that. And actually on this, Steven, on this one, I think when you were doing the whisper parts, we were using, I think, one of my cheap microphones, like something that belonged to my dad.
Yeah,
or
Radio
something like
Shack
that.
one.
Yeah, well, there was it the Radio
It was
Shack
like
one?
I
I had four. Actually, I had 4 of them out here, so we were trying them all out.
Yeah.
So I like stuff like that, and I've got these little kid drums, which I used on a stream with Chris Vermillion for the project I was working on. We started a new song, and like the little kind of first act kid drums that you see like in a toy store or something like that, and they're really cheap, but there's some other ones. I've got 3. I spent years looking for a little kid drum kit and couldn't find them, and I found 3 different drum kits in a month and a half, and I got them all. I used those, and I've been looking for cheap guitars and older kind of weird guitars, which back in the day you'd see all the time, and I didn't buy one, and now you just never see them before. So we were up in Athens, Georgia, and I saw this. This is a Sears and Roebuck. It's a model number 319.1412000, and you can actually see it. It's like literally what it is right there. I looked it up, and it and actually, hold on, it looks almost exactly like one of my first guitars I ever had.
Yeah, I was telling them about this picture.
Yeah, and I think oh, and you know what? You told me to rename it, and I didn't.
Mm-hmm.
And it was
You said, no, I don't need to, and I knew this was going to come up again.
fuck, hold on. Oh, but I do know where it's at.
That's good.
It was in the stupid. It's whatever.
And what this was is that we decided to look for this picture to compare it to Billy's new guitar, and
yeah, when I saw it in the thrift store, I was like, man, it's not exactly like what I used to have, but it just really made me think of it.
And so we went looking for this picture, and Billy was starting to get really frustrated because no matter how he searched for it, he couldn't find this picture.
and finally found it. Took a while. And I told him to rename it so that it would be easier to find.
Yeah, hold
and he's
on.
like, no,
Here
now
it
I know
is.
where it's at.
Okay, here it is.
Okay.
So that is the guitar there.
How old are you there? 15?
13.
13?
And then, so here's the guitar.
So yeah, not exactly the same, but darn close.
Yeah, the difference is like the headstock. If you look there, it looks like that one looks more like a Strat. This is some weird, what is this? This is some sort of weird, I don't know. But the pickups look the same. Most of this is the same. The switches here. If you look closely, the bridge, the whammy bar looks the same, but the bridge is slightly different. But it was basically like probably these guitars, this model was built in the late 60s and early 70s, and mine was probably the same thing, right? So anyway, I got that.
And it was also a Sears and Roebuck.
Yeah, and I just love the way it looks. I've already put it, it's in the new video that I'm working on right now. And it's just got like this kind of funky, twangy sound. Actually, it's cool as hell. It's got the nice, it's got the, it's got that on it. And then that
What
got
do
me.
the two slider switches do?
Oh, these are just pickup selections. Like you have an on-off. Like I think, so like when it's like that, pushing it forward turns on this pickup, and then turning that one on turns on this pickup, and then you can have both of them on. And then you've got volume for that, and then tone for the whole guitar. And it's got an adjustable bridge on it. And the intonation is not bad. The frets are terrible, especially down here. Like with the E string, if I bump it, literally the string will come over the edge and get stuck under the first fret. Because there's a little, I gotta like get a little hammer and kind of tap it down. It got bunked up, but. It's got an adjustable neck, and it's amazing. And I got it for $169. Like when I saw it, the thrift store we were in was like really expensive.
Yeah, I was telling them
It was all
story.
overpriced. Yeah, and then I saw this, and it was $169. So I was like, wait a sec, is this a trick? And I look it up online, and these things sell anywhere from a really beat up one like $250, $300. I saw a couple for like $450, $500, and I was like, I'm getting this. And that's it. The other thing that was interesting is I actually forgot I have this. This actually doesn't belong to me. It's a donation to the studio by Rick Austin, who played in the band with me and lives next door to my studio. This has been hanging on the wall of my studio, The Zone, for literally possibly 30 years. I just want to, hold on. I want to say that again. This guitar has been hanging on the wall of my studio for 30 years. I'm an old man that I can say that. It's crazy. And I don't feel that way. I still feel like I want to get on a motorcycle or like go down 7-Eleven and rip off some gummy bears or something like that. But look at this thing. So this is a silver tone. It was also sold through Sears. And these became very popular when the Beatles became popular. It became popular to be in a band. You guys, it's different. You got to realize it was different back in the days. Like back in the old days, being a musician was just like, kind of really looked down upon. And it wasn't like a popular thing for people to be musicians. Like before the Beatles and, kind of leading up towards Elvis and all that. Like a band was like, they played in the town square on the 4th of July and shit, right? And then at a certain point, there's a long story about it, but guitars started becoming popular. Guitars used to not be popular. And then when the Beatles hit, everybody wanted a freaking guitar. So Sears was selling these and cheap drum kits. And I actually got one of their Telestar. I had a Telestar drum kit that I think Kmart sold. This is a collector's item. And my buddy loaned it to me. And I when I wasn't into this kind of stuff back then. It's like, it'll be cool to hang on the wall. And the only reason I was like, wait, when I bought this other guitar, I was like, I'm going to go get this off the wall. So I went and got it yesterday. I hadn't even plugged it in yet. Oh, you know what? We can find out right now if this sucker works.
We could do that live.
I'm going to find. I don't even know. I've never even plugged it in. Like Rick said,
ever?
Ever.
Oh, shit.
No. It's literally a collector's item.
So those strings are also more than 30 years old.
And it's light. It's like, must be made out of balsa wood. Oh, the strings are 30 years old. The pickup actually split, too.
Oh, wow.
And, I don't know what's on the edge of it. It's like upholstery.
I was looking
I don't know
at
what the fuck that is. And oh, look at the bridge. It's made out of fucking wood.
Wow.
So I hung it up, and then it's been sitting there for 30 years. I'm going to plug it in right now. I want to find out.
Yeah, it looks like a decoration more than an actual like guitar. It looks like
I
it's
know,
like a
it's
prop.
wild.
Looks like a prop.
Yeah, lift it.
Oh my god, yeah. That's crazy.
Yeah. But people love these, and oh, actually, I got a lav on. People love these, and actually, that guy Skunk Baxter, who played like on that Steely Dan song, that da 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 da, oh, reeling in the bridge, da 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 da, and I've seen pictures of him playing a Silvertone, and I think Jimmy Page certainly had one. I have no idea if it works. Okay, that is going into Avalon. Is going into what? No, 5. All right, we're about to find out. Hold on.
Somebody says they're made by Dan Electro for Silvertone. Somebody else says.
Oh yeah, you know what? You're right. Dan Electro was involved in it, but I think they marketed them through Sears. But Sears didn't make it. That's I think what the deal was. Something weird like that.
And then somebody says it's probably hollow, right?
But you know what? It might be. Uh-oh, may not work.
Yeah.
Hold on. I'm going into my Avalon. Sometimes it takes a long time for the tubes to heat up, but I can find out really quick. Just plug in a different instrument. But this is working. Oops.
Vladimir Tepes says it's masonite top and bottom and wood frame in the middle.
Whoa. Yeah, I'm thinking it may not work. Let me try it one more time.
Could that be also why you hung it on the wall? Maybe it didn't even work then.
Maybe I did try it out, but I wouldn't have bothered. Like back then, like at this point in my life, I will open this thing up and try to figure out if I can make it work.
Yeah, it doesn't.
The tone knob makes noise. Wait. Something made noise. Oh, man. Well, I'll tell you what. That might be another episode, another live stream. Maybe I'll try to figure out how to make that thing work.
That would be crazy.
Anyway, that's the new stuff these days. Oh, I did bring home my Event PS6 monitors to extra speakers in the studio. And the other thing is kind of cool. I struggle with a low end in this room. And I thought, boy, I used to do car tests, but it's such a pain in the butt to do car tests. Like, it used to be we just burn a CD or put it on cassette and take it out. But like, you put it on your phone and you got to email it to yourself. Anyway, so what I did was I ran 2 lines out of, I can like mirror the output of whatever I'm mixing out of my DAW. Just mirror it to another output. It's running out to the box back here. It's called a bump box. It's sitting on top of the 2-track right there, the reel-to-reel. It takes +4 line, balanced line, and drops it down to -10 unbalanced. And then from that, it goes through the wall just a few feet, and my car's parked in the garage right behind me there. So I just ran the cable through the wall, and then it goes a few feet to an 1/8" jack, and I just roll down the window crack and plug it into the auxiliary input on my car stereo so I can hear the mix. So I can listen to a car test, and then I got a little app. It's kind of a pain in the butt to use, but I got it working. I can run Pro Tools from my phone, start and stop, adjust levels. If I got into it, I could program, I could work on plugins, but right now I can mute tracks, I can volume, pan, but I have an AB plugin on my master fader called Adapter AB, so I can have my mix, and then I can hit a button, and I can hear to other songs. And I just set it so it just mutes and unmutes the plugin, so I knew what I wanted to compare to. So I was able to sit in the car, listen to my mix, and compare it over to this Jodeci mix, because it was like an R&B song I was mixing, and then go, oh, my bass, and kind of nudge my bass a little bit, and work on the mix sitting in the car, which is absolutely freaking amazing.
That's incredible.
Dude,
God.
I'll show you before you go.
Yeah.
It's so fucking cool. Anyway.
Couple of things. Wouldn't be surprised if it needs new internal wiring. Somebody said needs a new input jack or just rewired after 30 years of sitting. And then Elsie Yeen points out the fact that the tone knob makes noise would tell me it's probably an issue somewhere between the pickup and the pot on the knob.
Maybe rats got in there or something like that. Ain't the wires, little teeny rats.
I don't know. That was way up there on the wall.
Yeah. All right. Well, I think we're done, everybody. I still not sure what next week's live stream is going to be. I'm trying to get a video out.
Are we doing Wednesday?
I'm thinking about moving to Wednesdays. Seriously thinking about that. Because Thursdays just, I don't know. Just nobody else likes it. It's good for me, but nobody else. It's not good for anybody else. So we might do that.
I will be cutting it a little close to be ready by 3 on Wednesday.
Yeah.
Thursday I'm good.
We'll talk about it. I'll let
anyway,
everybody
we'll
know.
figure it out.
There's Casey. Thanks for being here, Harry. I don't know if Skip is still here. Thanks, Skip. I see Elsine.
Elsie Yeen.
I've been seeing them comment all during the stream, but I don't know how to say their name. Of course, is Michael Hennessy still there? Didn't get freaked out. Two-Headed Monster's still here. Smoke Spun. Vladimir.
Yeah, Michael was warning you might get tetanus from that guitar.
Oh yeah. I'm gonna see if I can get it working. I really want to see what it sounds like. Yeah,
The
sure,
wiring
Harry.
probably just got brittle over time. Someone's saying.
Yeah, but anyway, Spy Guy, what's up? Thanks for being here. All right, everybody, we will, I'm still trying to, there's just a lot of shit going on. I'm so far behind on my videos and all that, but I'm glad everybody watched this and hung out and commented and all that. I will be back next week, or soon.
Soon. Well,
Soon.
It will be probably next week. I guess we're not doing Willie Mac.
Oh, I got to call Willie Mac up.
That would be
you never
entertaining
call-
if that
yeah,
works out.
I'd have to take extra vitamins.
Yeah.
Oh, it's just mellow. All right, everybody. See ya. Have a good day. Have a good evening. Have a good life. Be creative. Be good to each other. And I'll see you next time.
See you
Bye.
later.
Bye.
Take 1. Take 2. Take 3. Take 4. Take 5. Take whatever.